Well, a very good afternoon to all the members of the Flight 87 community. Welcome to the 50th members-only group flight, of course, X-Plane 12 and the Z-Mobile 737 on the 18th of February 2024, 4 minutes past 3 in the afternoon. As I was just saying in chat before the stream, 50 group flights. That's an incredible amount of people who have taken part in this. I was actually having a look at the booking sheet. We've had, I think it's like 1,500 of individual applications since we started these group flights. So I don't know how many, the exact number of flights we've done, but it's so many. But yeah, 50 of these. We're sort of reenacting what we did on our first ever group flight, where we flew from Stansted to Prague. We now made it a Crossfire though, just to spread the work out. And I'm doing the opposite sector, and we did, 4 years ago, going back to Stansted from Prague here. Live time, live weather. Well, I say live weather. I've reset X-Plane live weather. At the moment, it should be Cav-OK, 11 degrees. Instead, we've got a torrent of rain, even though there's no clouds directly above me, just some high altitude stratus. So I don't know what's going on with X-Plane to have it raining in the simulator, but if anyone else is in X-Plane with live weather on, I'd be curious to see what you're getting right now, because that's what I'm having at the moment. Matt Edge, thank you very much for your part in organising ATC as well. You are going to be taking part of centre, so thank you very much. We'll speak to you shortly. We've got Andy M71 here as well, 2 tons, Martin Marcini, who's taking his flight offline. Well, hopefully you can join online on the next one. Hope you're doing very well, sir. Thomas 13 here, Skittish Dono Mosina. David Bromwich, I don't even dare ask what time it is for you, but I remember you saying that you were going to participate today, so thank you very much. I think we're going to go to Australia next month. It's about time we visited for a second time. Excellent. So yes, in the latest version of the Z-Mobile 737, yoke cam's all set up as well. Yeah, flight time's about an hour and 35 minutes. I do need to be out of here by 6 o'clock. The reason is I've sold something on eBay and they're here for 6, and it's quite a large, it's an old storage box for the garden, which I flogged on eBay, and they said they're coming at 6, so I think we'll be okay. Flying time an hour and 35, you know, unless we have to hold for 45 minutes or have massive delays for departure. I think we'll be fine. Massive thank you to Bounce. Have a look, we've got a special 50th anniversary livery, Alpaca Airways 50th. Yes, well, a remote stand here, stand 55 there, but with a special 50 anniversary there, so looking very nice. I couldn't get the air stairs to extend. I don't know why. I was pressing air stairs to extend, but we'll imagine that it is extended, but the aircraft is otherwise cold and dark. Scottish Jet, you've got the same weather in X-Plane. Yes, don't know what's going on. Scattered clouds in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Yes, it should be Cav-OK, so if there are any clouds, they're above 5,000 feet. But yes, nice call sign. Yes, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. I think you might have worked out what I was doing with that one. Yes, so thank you very much, Bounce. He did this off his own back, and he just messaged me saying, oh, would you like a 50th anniversary livery? I was like, yes please. He was like, here you go. Oh, thanks. So yes, very nice to see. Lots of people around, of course. We've got half of the group taking part from Prague. Alpaca 56 Mike, 15 Delta, 2 Tango Limas here, 7 Uniform Papa, 6969 Lima, 5 Charlie X3 there, 9 Papa Yankee, 343 over there. Lots of you participating, so if I missed out anyone else there. Don't forget 2 giveaways as usual, but there'll be a third bonus giveaway, so 3 giveaways for everyone that's taking part in the group flight. It's not done per sector now, I just roll it from everyone that's taken part, so it's completely sort of fair in that respect. So yes, we'll be rolling that once we arrive into Stansted. Right, anyway, let's get the show on the road. I've got the latest checklist now. There's been an update to this because it was a bit buggy. So I've got the latest X checklist, or not X checklist, whatever the flight with lure plugging is, for the interactive checklist. So I haven't actually tested it. I haven't had a chance to test the sector, but I downloaded Ortho for the entire flight. Made sure that the scenery is working with the Ortho, but both stock airports I'm using. I've actually got payware airports for these in X-Plane 11, but it's the stock airports are usually absolutely fine to use. So just didn't get around to installing it. Anyway, let's get the battery on. GPU's on the bus, electric hydraulic pumps are on, landing gear lever is down. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 green lights. Check all the aircraft documentation to make sure it's all legal, the tech log as well, and that we're fine for dispatch. Perfect, so that's all done. Let's check the squibs down here. Fault test now. Fault AP detector in op, master caution overheat detector. Fire warning test, wheel well, fire warning lights. Engine APU and overheated illuminated bell and lights. Emergency exit lights are armed. We'll test the attend button. So we have the little plug-in from SimBrief downloaded. So is it ground services? I always forget this now. fuel weight and balance, airside services, load in our flight plan, OFP, 185 passengers, 6.8 tonnes, we'll activate that, and that should start the whole cleaning and boarding process in the background. We are going to take... We're going to take additional fuel, not so much because of the weather. There's actually quite a brisk crosswind at Stansted, but it is forecast for our arrival to die down. But we're going to take an extra, so we're going to take full wing, 7.8 tonnes, so it's about an extra 40 minutes of fuel, just for any potential holding when we get at our destination. Right, we'll let them carry on banging in the background. Check the config. Flaps are up, which matches the indicated position. Cargo fire test coming up now. Forward aft discharge, bell. Excellent. 2000 standby, rudder on trim is 3 and 0, gear extension door we check, circuit breakers are all in, voice recorder we can turn on, wait a bit longer for the stall warning test, flight recorders checked, Mach airspeed warning test, IRS to nav. Nobody using a squeegee back there, 80 minutes to alignment out of curiosity, circuit breakers are all in. Very good. Right, whilst the cleaners are still getting the aircraft set up, we can get the ATIS. 3 giveaways, 3 occasions for me to lose. Brilliant. No, I don't think you've ever won one, have you, WC? Hi, Brendan, just popping in to say hello. We'll have to watch back, but hope all goes well. Yes, thank you very much. I hope all does go well. We have had very successful group flights from the start. Right, so let's have a little listen to the ATIS.
Shoot at 1430 Zulu. Wind 2505.
Cleaners are not noisy.
Okay. Temperature 11. Dew point 3. 1028. You have received ADA's information. Kilo advise on initial contact. You have information. Kilo.
It's an interesting voice.
Afternoon, Rosine ADA's information. Kilo at 1430 Zulu. ILS approach runway and use 24 transition level 60. Meta Rosine issued at 1430 Zulu. Wind 2505. Cab OK. Temperature 11. Dew point 3. 1028. You have received ADA's information. Kilo advise on initial contact. You have information. Kilo.
Excellent, so couple information Kilo, QNH is 1028, we'll definitely check if the live weather is working properly. Yeah, 1027, that's fine, slightly older ATIS, so 1028. See, it doesn't even say rain there, but why is it raining? And raining heavily in the sim. But there's no puddles. I think there's a bit of a bug, because X-Plane loves puddles, but it's raining with no puddles. Interesting. Anyway, information Kilo, QNH is 1028. Had time today to calculate the performance as well. MFRA is going to be 2673, so it's a very high MFRA for, I guess, terrain or obstacle reasons. We'll set that now. Oops. 2673. Looking good there, lighting's all set, now it's time to load up the flight management computer. Yeah, it's always raining in X-Plane 12, yeah, they love it. Right, FMC then, latest AirAC is installed, we are in Prague, which is Lima, Kilo, Papa, Romeo.
Fuel is all loaded up and you are good to go.
GPS left, route, I'll put that there. We'll request a flight plan because I've got it stored in the FMC to save a bit of time. That very trickle, Steve, when you talked about the building an extension, brilliant. Very loud. Prague Stansted, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. We'll activate, execute. Departures, runway 24. The SID should be a Bal 25 Alpha. We'll execute that. Just check the routing into Stansted. The arrival should be a TOSVA for ILS 22. TOSVA 1 Alpha rings a bell. There we are, and the transition is via Abbott. Executes. Just check for any route discontinuities. Abbott with a hold. So what we usually do, we get rid of the hold, unless you're anticipating to hold. But we'll just put it straight in. Perfect. That's all done. Performance then. Oh, it's loading very quickly. 58.5. Is there a few I'm expecting? Yeah, 58.5. So all the passengers are on board. 58.5. Reserves. Our alternate is Luton. We only need 1.8 tons to get there. Cost index 30. Cruising at 36,000 feet on our operational flight plan. Execute. Top of climb wind is 287 at 39, which we'll put in here. Top of climb ISA is -3. ISA deviation is 5001. We always put +1 foot to allow for any potential QNH. Oh, I've been locked in already. So that's all done. Oh yes, just regarding the performance, I just want a little bit more fuel. That we said we're going to take 7.8 tons. So we'll go here, payload fuel 7.8. And fuel... Oops, why is that not calling for the fuel truck? That's not working, surely. Nah, I think it... Surely Zebo would tell me if this was working. Why is that not... let me put the fuel in. 7.8. Cool. Won't let me call for the fuel truck. Oh! It was instant. Oh, there we are. 7.8. Very good. So 7.8 we've got... so performance... So this was 24k, 35 degrees. And 24k, 92.2, 91.6. The discrepancy because there's no APB bleed. So when I put the APB bleed on, this will reduce to 91.6. So that is correct. And takeoff page flap 5. I've used dry speeds even though it's wet in the sim. CG 19.9, so 5.75 units for trim. There you are, that's set. Speeds 41, 41, 47. Now, because V1 is slightly different in the FMC, we always go off the OPT, which is the master. 41, 41, 47. There we are. We can set V2 now, 147 knots. Excellent. So we'll do our panel scan up here. Check the cross-feed valve, bright, dim, bright, and off. That's all configured correctly. Seatbelt sign on because refueling is complete. Window heat's on, that's all set. Trim air's on, Pax auto. 36,000 feet. Status is 350 feet. Why do I know that? I don't know. That's all set. Flight director's on. It's an RNAV sit. We'll leave the runway heading and course is set to the runway heading. Auto brake to RTO. Reset fuel flow. FMC legs. And the paddle is all set down here. Excellent. Domino, you have 111, so have you? I can't remember which one. Bow 25 Alpha, thank you, Matic, that's the one we're planning. Have a good flight, Chicken Man, thanks, Anthony. I'm serious and don't call me Shirley. Brilliant aeroplane references. Perfect, so that's all done. God, we set that up really quickly. So we'll get the clearance. Whilst we got 15 minutes for our slot, we will do a sort of a full pre-flight briefing for you as per my operator's SOPs. Liam Echo, Liam 3, thank you very much. 43 months as a member. You've been here once we started the 7th members only group flight, so thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope you're keeping very well, thank you. Of course you know why, Jal flies there very frequently, brilliant. Right, let's get the delivery frequency. 12060, and we'll grab our clearance.
Information kilo current, QNH 1027, squawk 1000, and clear to Amsterdam via the Bal 25 Alpha departure, initial climb 5000 feet, KLM 22 Charlie.
KLM 22 Charlie, read back correct, and information is Lima.
No, we copied Kilo, must have just changed.
Correction, information Lima, KLM 22 Charlie.
So information Lima,
Delivery, good afternoon.
it's now QNH 1027.
738 requesting clearance to Stansted, please.
And we've got information. Oh, I think that's what number is that? I recognise the voice.
Avia 12, very good afternoon.
Or is it not an Alpaca?
Lima correct.
Transition level 60, and now it's 260 at 3 knots, cab OK 11 degrees, 1027.
Venux 5, Alpha departure, climb altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 1435. Prague delivery radio check.
Thank you, it's Venux 5 Alpha, climb initially 5,000, 1435 on the squawk, 1027 QNH, and information now Lima.
Kieran Harvey,
Negative.
4 years
Altitude 5.
as a member. Thank you very much, buddy, for your continued support.
1435.
Very nice chatting to you, albeit briefly. Yesterday.
1435, thank you, but I want to.
Oh, there's one Alpaca.
Avia 12, confirm Venux 5 Alpha departure.
Phoenix 5 Alpha, thank you.
Transavia. Clearance, hello, it's Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, stand 55, just copied information, Lima 1027, departure clearance to London Stansted, please.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, stand by.
Perfect. We're in the queue. So we've still got 10 minutes till our start. Very, very busy here in Prague. Got a lot of aircraft. A couple at the Hull Point. That reminds me of group flights of old. What's with the rain, no X-Plane? Come on. Yeah, it's definitely, I think, a bit... A rider. It's definitely a bit... I think the line wasn't right. Ready to copy Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, information Lima, QNH 1027, time check 20, clear to Stansted, Balto 5, Alpha departure, climb altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 1436.
Clear to London Stansted on the Balto Alpha departure, climbing altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 1436, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, read correct.
Perfect, so... Oh look, 2,900, that's from yesterday's stream in the Feeless, I think. 5,000 feet is set. Squawk 1436. And we shall request clearance in about 10 minutes. We're doing great for time. So this is what we do in real life. We get the aircraft set up. Then once pilot monitoring has completed their walk around, they'd come up. And then we would... start our briefing. So the first thing we discuss any threats, and it's not as simple as just listing threats. We're looking at things which could potentially disrupt our departure. Now our Alpha briefing has lots of useful information available usually. So one of the threats is about the dual runway as well, runway 1230, so make sure you've got clearance to cross it. Otherwise for departure it says plan for SIDS with suffix Echo apparently if you're on, oh that's if you're on runway 06, but apart from that there isn't a huge amount of issues here. There's no terrain issues. The MSA highest is 4,000 feet to the south, and then we do our route check, so that means we step through the operational flight plan, and then we check the ground distance is close to what's in the FMC. So ground distance is 562, FMC says 571, so it's about 10 miles different, which is absolutely fine. It's a gross error check. We do an instrument cross check, so we check the time, make sure UTC is set, the QNH is 1027, the altimeter cross check, MFRA, the flight directors are on, and the standby instruments are set. We then do a takeoff briefing, so it'll be a left-hand seat takeoff, runway 24, flap 5. It's NADP 2 here out of Prague, where we do the emergency briefing, so our actions in the event of a rejected takeoff, our actions in the event of an engine failure, V1. Then it's taxi and SID, so we'll bring up the charts here. So we're on stand 55. I should think it'll see a taxi out left on hotel, then either right on Zulu or second right on Alpha, and then I've actually planned for Bravo intersection if it's possible, which is unlikely if it's busy here. We could in reality depart from Bravo. Lastly then the SID, so Bow 25 Alpha. Bow 25 Alpha's in the Alpha FMC, transition altitude to 5,000 feet, 5,000 feet on the chart there. So the initial climb clearance we've confirmed with ATC for 24, it's climb 240 track to Papa Romeo 402, Papa Romeo 402, but it's a right turn 321 to Papa Romeo 405, Papa Romeo 405, and a left turn 247 to Bow 2, 247 to Bow 2. We set the stop altitude twice, so 5,000 feet. And one thing I'm guilty of that we do every day on the line, but I don't do during streams always, we always put 220 knots for that initial turn just for track keeping. So I'll put 220 knots or below there as well. Out constraint at Abbott apparently. Yes, probably leaving us a bit high. So 80, what I'll just put is 80 or below. Out straight at Lapra. Yeah, so you can see it's not happy to get from 120 to Abbott 80 below. There's nothing you can do. But I will put that as 120 below as well. There we are, that sort of fixed it. Perfect! So we've done everything, the briefings are complete. Boarding's complete, we can now do the checklist.
Safety inspection checklist. Surfaces and chocks.
Checked.
Maintenance status.
Checked.
Battery.
On.
Electric hydraulic pumps.
On.
Landing gear
See if
lever.
it works.
Down.
Ship's library.
Checked.
Safety inspection checklist complete.
Perfect, let's do the before start checklist to the line.
Before start checklist to the line. IRS mode selectors.
Nav.
Gear pins.
Removed.
Light test.
Not again.
Yeah, well, I didn't do that, so let's see if it works now. Oops, how far I actually go to test?
Checked.
Oxygen.
Not again.
That is promising. I'm seeing that the checklist is working when I'm doing these things here. So oxygen.
Tested 100%.
Yaw
Perfect.
damper.
On.
Nav transfer and display switches.
Normal and auto.
Fuel.
So we require a minimum for this sector. 6.3 tons, we've got 7.8 on board.
Checked.
Fuel pumps.
4 pumps on.
Cabin util IFE galley power.
On.
Emergency exit lights.
Armed.
Fasten belts.
On.
Window heat.
On.
Air
Hi Ashley,
conditioning.
I hope you're doing
Takes
well.
auto. Bleeds on.
Pressurization.
So we've got 360, land altitude 350, and
Set.
Pressurization mode selector.
Auto.
Instruments.
Cross-checked.
Auto brake.
RTO.
Hydraulics.
Normal.
Speed brake.
Down D10.
Parking brake.
Set.
Stab trim cutout
it's
switches.
wheel well fire warning, it
Normal.
always got stuck.
Wheel well fire warning.
Checked.
Yay!
Radios,
It's
radar
working.
and transponder.
Perfect.
Set and standby.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Takeoff briefing.
That's discussed.
Discussed.
PA.
Complete.
Complete.
FMC CDU.
That is, just make sure I've got everything on I need.
Set.
N1 and IAS bugs.
N1 and IIS auto. V-speed set.
Stab trim.
Set.
Performance, weight and balance.
Perfect. That's
Checked.
EFB.
Airplane mode and stowed.
Phones.
Off.
Flight deck windows and cockpit door.
Closed.
Doors.
Closed.
Passengers.
Seated.
perfect.
Before start checklist completed to the line.
I'm not doing a PA. Okay, I've got 4 minutes left. Okay, I might do a PA. Right, must not sell operator. You guys love this. I'm always so often close to screwing this up. Right, let me think about where we're going as well. We're going over to Frankfurt, aren't we? Frankfurt, and then over into Holland, Bruges, Brussels, south of Amsterdam today. Okay. I was like, good evening from the flight deck. Captain speaking, my name's Jebediah. I'd like to welcome aboard this Alpaca Airways flight to London Stansted. Joining me in the flight deck's gym. In the cabin today, you have Juliet, Janice, and Jude. Just finished last bit of paperwork. Starting engines the next couple of minutes. We taxi out to runway 24. Straight out departure. Route's going to take us westbound towards Germany, flying towards Frankfurt. And crossing over into Brussels, flying just overhead Bruges, over the southern part of the North Sea, just north of the Thames Estuary, onwards to London Stansted. Flight time 1 hour 35 minutes. Cruising at 36,000 feet. Occasional light turbulence forecast. Otherwise, nice day to go flying. Right now, London Stansted, just got latest weather conditions. Winds from the northwest, scattered clouds, temperature 13 degrees Celsius. Doors are now closed. Cabin crew will be showing you a safety demonstration. This is your safety hour for those around you. Please ask you for attention. On schedule, very welcome aboard. There you go. Done. And what do you mean, Ansi? What was wrong with that? What was with that PA? You do seem to love J letter. I have to do, because I do it naturally at work, and my operator just rolls off my tongue when I'm doing it, so I have to say it really slowly, real slowly. Oh, craping! I need to start the APU. Starting my engine in 2 minutes. Let's see who's at the whole point. Oh, it's actually quiet at the whole point in a second. 5 Charlie X-rays taxiing out there. Someone taxiing behind me. Oh, he's got a pole right in front of him. Alpaca 15 Delta. Two tons. No, I've actually not done it in the real plane. I have in the simulator, not in the real aircraft. It's inevitable. It was certainly COVID, and when we returned to sort of normal flying, that was when it was most difficult. And I generally don't have any issues. Disconnect the GPU. Excellent. We'll start engines in 30 seconds. Oh, new sky. Thank you so much. I completely forgot about that. Completely forgot. Oops. Lima Kilo Papa Romeo. Echo Golf 00. Boeing 738. Departing basically now. Full load of passengers, that's fine. Let's say, I would literally say 1532. Book flight. Flight. Oh, what? Flight must be scheduled at least 10 minutes before departure. I'll just have to put 1540. Now, am I going to get penalised for going early? Ah! What? At least, flight must be scheduled at least 10 minutes before departure. Oh, hold on. I'm changing the right one, wrong one. Oh. There we go. Done. God, that was painful for you to watch, I'm sure. There we are. Well, am I now going to get penalised for being early? There we are. Oh, you got a 15-minute margin for penalty. Okay, I'll request start now.
Roger, so expect final flight level 380 and cleared through Nice via Dubai for Alpha departure, climb altitude 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000, landing.
Oh dear. Can't have a perfect at every flight. I'll try. Can't believe I've got 10 yesterday.
Enter 7 Kilo Whiskey, negative, Dubai 4 Alpha departure.
Glad to see the permanent windshield fluid is working good in X-Plane. Yes.
Enter 7 Kilo Whiskey, readback correct information, Lima QNH 1027, time check 32.
Alpaca 50, Tango Hotel, stand 55, requesting engine start.
Alpaca 50, Tango Hotel, startup approved, for taxi contact Brazil Tower 134.560, bye-bye.
Start approved for taxi tower 134560, Alpaca 50, Tango Hotel. Thanks, ATC, bye-bye. Perfect, so, clear to start, so packs off, and ignition light on. Parking brake is set, transponder out of. We'll do a checklist.
Before start checklist below the line. Air conditioning
I still want to forget vectors for a 4-mile final.
Anti-collision light.
No.
On.
Parking
Yeah,
brake.
it was tight, but...
Set.
Transponder.
Alt off.
Before start checklist complete.
Now, in this aircraft, in defence of that controller, Steve, I would have had the situation awareness to realise I was on too short a final, but in the feelist, because I was working so hard, I didn't actually realise how close I was being vectored into until I sort of got established. I was like, oh, crap, I'm on a 5-mile final. I haven't even got the gear down, flaps, and oh, it got too much. Right, starting engine number 2. Oh yeah, I meant to be squawking mode Charlie. Oh, I didn't.
Argentina, Panther 1-2, taxi to link point runway 24, via taxiway Delta and Alpha.
There's Alpaca 15 Delta taking off. N2, oil pressure, N1. Spar valve. Perfect.
KLM 22 Charlie, taxi to holding point runway 24, via taxiway Juliet, Golf and Alpha. Taxi to holding point runway 24, via Juliet, Golf and Alpha. KLM 22
Starting it out, launching engine number 2, 63. 2 stable, starting engine number 1. Delta, contact the radar 127.580, bye-bye.
127.580, Alpaca 15 Delta.
Sounds like everyone's getting away very smoothly. N2, oil pressure, N1, 25%. Spar valve, dim bright off. Very nice. Yeah, Steve, the brakes were, I think, a little bit too unrealistic. They were, I mean, we stopped at 1,000 metres, and what was our mass? 250 tonnes? A lot of energy to be absorbed. Started it out, monitoring 1 and 2 stable, perfect. There we go, flaps to 5. Flight controls. I put the camera in the correct position today, so you can actually see what I'm doing. Rudders, full right and full left. Recall. Blank the lower DU. Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators.
On.
APU.
Off.
Start switches.
Continuous.
Propheat.
On.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Air conditioning.
PEX auto. Bleeds on.
Isolation valve.
Auto.
Flaps.
Flaps 5 required and selected.
Yeah, it's
Green
definitely
light.
working now.
Stab trim.
Set.
Start levers.
Idle detent.
Flight controls.
Checked.
Recall.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist complete.
Excellent.
Hold short of taxiway hotel.
Hold short, taxiway hotel, back 20.
Busy, busy.
TSA 664, taxi to stand 26 via
Very busy.
Lima.
I'll show a bit of a queue here, look. 1, 2, 3. So if Ryanair's about to taxi, then he just pulled on the stand, to be fair. Tower, hello, it's Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, stand 55, request taxi.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, taxi to holding point runway 24 via taxiway Golf and Alpha.
Taxi holding point runway 24 via Golf and Alpha. Ryanair, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, my apologies, taxi via Hotel and Alpha to holding point runway 24.
I was looking at it back. Hotel and Alpha. Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, thanks. Right, I was looking at... Right, my brain... I don't know why I said that. You know why I said that? I saw the Ryanair over there and it was making me think of Ryanair and whatnot, that low-cost airline. Yeah, the reason was it threw me off because he said taxi via Golf and I was looking at this thinking, no, hotel's in front of me. So I need to... I need to reverse. That used all my capacity and I temporarily forgot I work for I think that's the slowest I've ever done. Clear left, clear right, config. That was like, I'm not even editing that out, it's just funny. But yeah, look, there's a Ryanair there. You know, I'm used to a white aeroplane with a red dot on it. There's not many here. I know, it's lucky I didn't say that, David. Oh my. I found a penny. Perfect. Well, not perfect, but you know what I mean. Very good. That was most amusing. God, we've got right at the back of this queue, unfortunately. Look, I've got a 7-8 in front of me.
Dobré odpoledne, Top Swiss Falter, Romeo Yankee, stand up to requesting pushback.
Top Swiss 40 Romeo Yankee, Using Tower, good afternoon. Push and start approved, taxiway Bravo 2.
Start approved, Bravo 2, 40
Super busy here. Yeah, not too bad though. Yeah, the Czech ATC is always really good though. I'll advance him. Yes, thanks for changing topics. It's beautiful livery. Yes, it's very, very nice, isn't it? So second right's Alpha, first right is Zulu.
Push and start.
Last station calling second September.
Stansted,
Alpaca 38 Charlie, using Tower.
Taxi and
There will be traffic behind.
turn off lights aren't very bright, are they? Try my best to taxi whilst taxiing fast.
Alpaca 7 Elephant, Papa, line up and wait to first right.
On the 7-8 we go. Too much thrust. Cool, big old jumbo there as well. Oh, is he hovering?
And 4 Delta Golf, contact the radar 120.530, bye.
120.53 right at 4 Delta Golf, thanks, bye.
What frequency is what? 120.530.
Alpaca 9 Yankee, stand 18, request.
Ah, there's a departure frequency.
Alpaca 9 Yankee, using your tower, good afternoon, stand by for push, traffic behind you.
Standing by for push, Alpaca 9 Yankee.
Perfect. Right, we best do the before taxi checklist. No, before takeoff checklist even.
Before takeoff checklist to the line. Config.
Checked.
Flaps.
Flaps 5 set, green light.
Stab trim.
Set.
Takeoff briefing.
So, we've got PAX auto bleeds on, V-speed set for departure, 141, set, even though they are dry speeds, explaining it's broken with their live weather at the moment, with rain, even though it's cav okay. The taxi, we're already at the whole point, departure, bow 25 Alpha, climbing straight ahead, to Papa Romeo 402, right turn Papa Romeo 405, stop altitude 5,000 feet, set on the MCP and ADP2, any problems with climb straight ahead, runway heading, the MSA in our sector after departure is 3,600 to kind of 4,000 feet. Reviewed.
Reviewed.
Cabin.
Secure.
Before takeoff checklist completed to the line.
Perfect. Just wait for the cabin secure.
Top Swiss Falter, Romeo Yankee, ready for taxi.
Okay, the cabin is secured. Have a good flight.
Perfect.
I
I don't ever use Navigraph here anymore now. I always use the overlay which I have open on a second window. Oh yes, there was a hovering 7.4, wasn't there? He seems to have grounded himself now. Oh, that's nice. Look. Well, not nice actually. If you're taking off into that, you'd have the sun right in your eyes. You can see there. Sharp attack. There it is.
Seek holding point runway 24 via Juliet Golf and Alpha, Alpaca 9 Lima.
I wonder if he's in the rotate or the flying. Is it Leonardo? It's a shame there's no noise from other aircraft. Yeah, because that would be loud right now. That MD-80 taking off. 73. Hamburg Air.
Line up and wait, like you want to.
What's that call sign? Edo's favourite.
Turkish 289, request taxi.
Turkish 389, taxi to holding point runway 24 via hotel and Alpha.
behind the 7A.
Alpaca 3 Charlie, requesting push and start. Alpaca 3 Charlie, push and start approved, taxiway bound to.
Sonia Henne, Norwegian Olympic champion.
Alpaca 7 Elephant Papa, contact the high dial 120.530, bye-bye. 120.530,
Size that jumbo. I've not flown the Microsoft Flight Sim 747-800.
runway 24, cleared for takeoff, wind 260 degrees, 3 knots.
I think it's received the same treatment as the 7A, didn't it? Spruced up a bit. Hamburg Air. My favourite livery, if I'm honest.
And 7 kilo whiskey, push and start approved, taxiway bell on. Pushback approved, taxiway bravo,
That 7-4 is all over the place.
still waiting for pushback clearance. Alpaca 9 is Yankee, push and start approved, Juliet Blue. Status Juliet Blue, we're trying, attacking at the Yankee.
Probably doesn't have the colours on the scenery.
Line up runway 24, line up and
Oh, it's KLM, I've just realised. I guess I don't have a KLM 7-8 livery.
Alpaca 696, request push and start.
It's quite good. 747 V1 flight history from Australia. Australia to LA? How long did that take? Did he sit there the whole time? Didn't see that. I'm subscribed.
Alpaca 696, push and start approved.
So you got the Cat 2, Cat 3 hold point, which you can discard. We can use the Cat 1 hold point here.
Approved. Firm, Juliet Orange, taxiway. Alpaca 696, Juliet Orange, I'll have to go look that up.
I don't do the.
Contact the high dial 120.530.
Do they have the coloured taxiways here? Because some of the stock airports in Explain do. I don't think this one does.
20.530.
I did think about streaming this in Microsoft Flight Simulator because I actually do have Prague Orbex scenery, and obviously any builds have Stansted, but I was like, no, it's always the Zebo mod we take. I had a break, had a sleep in the cruise, crikey. I have thought about doing that once, taking off one evening, going to bed and leaving the stream going the whole time, but I was like, that's not really fun.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, line up runway 24.
Runway 24, line up and wait, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Guess, what's this? Zoom off the mod at the moment.
And Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, expect departure in 30 minutes due to a traffic flow adjustment.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, roger. So delay for departure, that's quite common. Even in the UK, in the summer we get that quite a bit. There we are. Oh yes, going quick.
Catable 43906, ahoy, push and start approved.
Perfect.
That's on approved, schedule for 306.
I'll check this below the line.
122 Charlie, contact the high dial 120.
Before takeoff checklist, below the line, MCP,
Set.
transponder,
TARA.
strobe lights,
On.
landing lights.
On.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Don't generally set the parking brake on the runway because you end up forgetting. So I'm going to sort of leave the camera in that view so I can see the parking brake with the mouse on it so I don't forget to release the parking brake. Heathrow to Perth at a 7.8 for 100k. No, I want to make a bit more a bit of an endurance. You know, one of the things I'd like to do is take a sort of seaplane, or maybe something with retractable gear as well, like the Catalina. I don't know if it's one, or and then I could do an 8-hour stream over a body of water, but I can actually land on the sea, have a break for 10 minutes, and then take off again. It doesn't have to have an autopilot because that'd be more fun. So maybe like the Grumman Goose or something, and cross a large body of water. So I can land in the sea, have a break for 10 minutes, come back, take off. I remember doing a Catalina Airfix model when I was a kid. That's pretty cool. Matic Juliet, you have blue, orange, and standard yellow.
Tango Hotel and ready for clear to take off, wind 260 degrees, stay on.
Ready to 4 cleared, take off Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Perfect. Lights are on, checklist complete. Let's go to London Stansted. Timing. We are stabilised, set takeoff thrust.
Behind Alpaca Nova Sierra.
There we are, 91.2, takeoff thrust set, indications all. Check, release forward pressure.
B1.
Up we go. There's the dead band. Nice, and we're airborne. Neutralise rudder, gear up. And trim.
400.
Down now. It's going quite fast. 120530, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Thanks, ATC, sir, bye. Yes, it's flying quite fast. It should be doing about V2 plus 20. It's only doing about V2 plus 30. Should be a little bit less. Still raining. Flap 1. Anticipate the loss of lift, so pitch up and trim. Follow the flight directors. And flaps up. Departures, hello, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel on the Bal 25 Alpha, passing 4,000 for altitude 5,000 feet.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel,
1,000 to go.
identified, climb to flight level
1,000 to go.
60 and proceed direct to Rapid.
Flight level 160, direct to Rapid, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. So let's get it all trimmed. So flaps up, no lights, trying to hand fly and manipulate the FMC, always fun. Legs, Rapid, open wind trim, execute. Set standards, VNAV, passing 5-3, flight level 160, next is the after takeoff checklist. Ah, it's flying very nicely. Stop raining though, X-Plane, please. That is really annoying. So just lower that nose, otherwise the aircraft won't accelerate quickly to 250 knots. Trim nose down as the aircraft accelerates. Yeah, it's sort of commanding quite a climb still, so it's accelerating quite slowly. Usually attitude will probably be around there. Now we're at 250, it will sort of start pitching up to maintain the speed with a fixed N1 in the climb. There we are. All in trim. Perfect, that'll do. Command A, after takeoff checklist. You'd have the engine anti-ice on, but look at this, it's been raining non-stop, there's no rain clouds. I'll actually use the after takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist.
It's usually done silently.
Air conditioning and
by
pressurisation.
PM and my operator.
Set.
Engine start switches.
Off.
Landing gear.
Up and off.
Auto brake.
Off.
Flaps.
Up, no lights.
Altimeters.
Perfect, so standard set, passing 90, flight level 160.
Set.
After takeoff checklist complete.
Excellent. Good, on the way. Haven't done a flyby. Morpho's looking very nice. Gotta love that flyby. Perfect. Passing 102, flight level 160. Pre-cruise check, so fuel 4 pumps, wings are balanced, lights coming off. And the APU's off, pressurisation 3.5 set. Release the crew and release the passengers, recall, checks complete.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, contact Prague radar 118.375 by.
118.375, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Thanks ATC, sir, bye bye. Perfect. 118.6. Oh, what's that frequency? 18375. I think this is actually Matic.
250 at Vezup. Essentially, Atlanta heading 250 for sense of open community.
Perfect. Prague, hello, it's Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, climbing flight level 1602, rapid.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, saying hello to the Headmaster, come to flight level 280.
Climb flight level 280, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, hello, Matic. What is that? Something about the master? I don't know. That's Matic, one of the members, who's been very helpful, as always, in organising ATC whenever we enter check airspace. I've noticed the terrain database is a bit wonky now in the Zebo mod. Liam AS Active Sky 12 has fixed the rain issue and latest update is pretty stable. You might try it again. Oh, okay. Might have a little look. A little light turbulence. Just better turn this down before I head outside. There we go. It's a cool livery, isn't it? Blends in well with the colour. Conga lines are about to meet. Very cool. Now that looks really realistic, that colour there. At least it has stopped raining now. Yeah, that sort of perspective there, the colour and the lights are really good. Brandon, just pressing a catch up, it's a Leonardo flight. Ah, very good, very good. Sorry, TA then, without any holding. 1715, ah, very good.
Tango Hotel, proceed direct, Gavley.
Can't believe we were doing this 4 years ago, but in the opposite direction. It's crazy how quick that time's gone. Actually, what time do we land?
Actually have a better deal from you to proceed direct at Goop. Alright, at Goop, 540 Tango Hotel.
Oh, that's a very similar call sign. I wonder a tank of... It's not much. To be fair, it's quite a straight line, this routing. Won't make much difference.
133.565.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think. Yeah, we land at no delay at 17:14. It's going to be a nice sunset approach, isn't it? Sunset's about 5 o'clock in the UK now. Yeah, sunset's at 17:18. Just we'll be touching on just after sunset. Very nice. That was a very smooth departure for me. Setup was done. Nice departure out of there. We've definitely done group flights where I've not been airborne. Or, no, I've not even started the engines or taxied out an hour into the stream. Greg, you can see the westbound Alpaca chemtrails. Very cool.
Prague radar, hello Ryanair 3X-ray, X-ray 5370, Matasan.
3X-ray, Prague radar, hello, set squawk 1000.
Squawking 1000, Ryanair 3X-ray.
The 19 Sierra identified, climb to flight level 370. 370, Jetta 190. Sportsman 5334, request descent. 5 5334, descent flight level 170, reach odd man, flight level 210 or below.
So Rapet, I think that's quite close to the
Flight level 170
okay, on Navigraph.
at 120 or below Postman Flight 234.
Yeah, Rapet's the FIR boundary between Czech airspace and Munich. Oh, actually, it's weird how the Prague airspace sort of goes like that. It has to do with the geographical area. Then I don't think Munich's online at the moment, so we're going to cross into German airspace. And Langen. For quite a while, and then it'll be Maastricht, I should think. Oh no, Brussels. Then it's Maastricht for a very short period of time after Keggy. And then London after Summum.
3,000 feet, Varogat, clear RMP.
Ah, Munich's online, very cool. After Munich,
QNH 1029.
Sweet.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, contact mission radar 133.565, safe flight to Stansted flight.
133565, thank you very much for organising the ATC Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Speak soon.
Thanks, yep.
Perfect, 133575 to München. Where's it? Oh, is it 133565?
Flight level 340. Flight level 340, Zunda 1 Charlie Charlie. Hotel 12, climb to flight level 380. 380, Flight 12. The 30 Mike, descend to flight level 320.
Yes, looks like some ATC, maybe west of Germany then. München, hello, it's Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, climb flight level 2802 Rapid.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, identified, proceed direct to Laura, climb to flight level 300.
Direct to Laura and climb flight level 300, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel.
1,000 to go.
So Laura, execute, LNAV available, LNAV engage, it's set, 300 checked. Oh, it does lower your workload when you're in something that you're familiar with. Very nice.
121, it's Unicom, goodbye. Unicom, bye-bye, thank you so much. Number 4 Papa Foxtrot, descend to flight level 340.
So it looks like maybe Unicom next.
Number 4 Papa Foxtrot, descend to flight level 340. And 340 Lufthansa 4 Papa Foxtrot.
To go. One to VNAV, it's doing 1,000 feet per minute, it's fine.
Unicom, 1228, goodbye. Sunder 1 Charlie Charlie, contact Unicom, 122.8, Dankeschön, bye bye. Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, expect further climb in 1 minute.
Roger, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Traffic fading us then.
Alpaca 8 Papa Sierra is climbing flight level 250 for 280. Alpaca 8 Papa Sierra identified, low climb to flight level 350. To flight level 350 for Alpaca 8 Papa Sierra. Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, climb to flight level 360.
Climb for level 360, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Perfect, set, 360 checked VNAV. And that's our final cruise. 360 set, once, twice, 3 times. Make sure I'm on 121.15.
Captain traffic descent level 320, Mike.
Wonderful.
680, Bravo, ready, descent for flight level
1600, climbing flight level 70, Ortag 50 departure.
Golden 68 Bravo, actually disregard, maintain flight level 370.
So,
Who's calling in?
it stopped raining up
From the
here.
20 whiskey.
Airways
That
Lufthansa
looks good.
20 Whiskey, radar contact, climb to flight level 280.
Flight level 280, Lufthansa 20
Bit of
whiskey.
an oscillation in pitch. You
8
can
Papa Sierra.
sort of see it in the altitude green ring, so you're sort of going up and down. An oscillation.
Jet 30 Mike, monitor Unicom, goodbye. Echo monitor Smart, Jet 30 Mike, thank you for your patience, bye bye. And Xavier 905 Charlie, turn right direct Armut.
Turn right direct Armut forward.
See any traffic? Not yet. We've got the Alpaca 747 behind us, probably get overtaken. Like I overtook the Airbus yesterday in the stream. Greg, you notice the oscillations? Yeah, it's dampened down.
40 Tango Hotel, hello, identified. Continue descent to
Is that
flight level
another
200.
So was that? That's very similar.
Descent level 200, plan 40 Tango Hotel.
There's an Alpine 40 Tango Hotel, and I'm Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Very similar.
68 Bravo,
Cosine
negative,
confusion,
not at this
potentially.
time due to a restricted area. Descend now to flight level 320. Descend 320.
What's that dong sound he had in the background?
Windshield radar, hello, Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo.
There's Andy.
Inbound to
Wait,
Kilometre
Andy
line
read
level
the
370.
checklist. What's he doing there? Switching to Stansted Tower, being all like, wait, that voice sounds familiar. Yes, it's Moen. Is he on the tower?
Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo, hello, identified, descend to flight level 320. Let's confirm it's flight, Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo 320. Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo, descend to flight level 330.
And he's already inbound to Prague.
330, Alpaca 9 Alpha Kilo. Xavier 905 Charlie, proceed direct Arbax.
Alexander, pass hope you're doing well. He goes, ah crap, forgot the time. Oops, no problem. Where are you flying today? I hope you're doing well anyway, thanks for popping in. Yes, Mo's doing tower, very good.
Radar 118375, Lufthansa 4 Papa Foxtrot, thank you for service, bye.
It's going to get busy with him in about an hour's time.
By uniform on its Unicom, 128, goodbye. That's Lufthansa 8 Papa uniform on its Unicom, goodbye. And 319er identified.
Now we're climbing around about 1600 feet per minute.
Maybe a 905 Charlie monitor.
Oh, Alex is doing so still recovering from the operation. Ah, I hope you feel better soon, buddy. Take it steady.
Uniform Papa on its Unicom.
Moen distracted and gave Jules the wind instead of radar frequency. Contact 130 at 5 knots. There's
goodbye. 26425 319er
ouch, Alex.
Wings 1 Charlie, Lima on its Unicom, goodbye.
Now approaching 36,000 feet. Exactly what happened.
Alpaca 8 Papa Sierra, climb to flight level 380. Level 380 for Alpaca 8 Papa Sierra, thank you.
Well, you take it steady, Alex. That sounds like you've needing some time to recover. There we are. VNAV Bath. Our cruise level.
Anila, climb to flight level 300. Anila, climb flight level 300 at 40 Romeo Yankee.
Wonderful. So a couple of things. I'm trying to be really good now because I've been training for an LTC, and I don't do this in streets usually. But yeah, when you reach the cruise, N1 max continuous thrust, we then select FIR boundaries in the flight plan on the fixed page to anticipate frequency changes. I need to get in the habit of doing this during streams. So next waypoint is Clara.
68 Bravo, monitor Unicom, goodbye. Griffin 68 Bravo, Unicom.
So 20 minutes. So next
next
FIR boundary will be Hanover, but there's no waypoint associated with that. Oh, there is, Adcuff. So Adcuff we can put in. The reason we put fixturings in is to increase situation awareness of FIR boundaries, because you can anticipate a frequency change, is to prevent something called PLOC, or prolonged loss of communications. So we'll put Adcuff in. And then DNUT is with Skip on the Dutch. Oh yeah.
Charlie, monitor Unicom, goodbye.
Unicom 1 to do this flight, thank you, bye bye.
Alex, you want to do so much you can't. You want me to have to stream a bit more? Yeah, I'm going to stream a little bit more. I might even do one tomorrow. I might even do one tonight, depending. I've got a few other things, bits and bobs I need to do. For example, this thing is from eBay, but I might do something with impromptu. I'll see. Monday I'm going to be out all morning, so if not, I'll be Tuesday. But yeah, I've got lots of time now available, which is great. Got a few bits and bobs to do, but stream-wise, yeah. 12 hours stream through a week. Yeah, exhausting. Perfect. Let's see some traffic around, look.
Radar, good afternoon, Alpaca 9 Lima, inbound.
You see that traffic over there? You can see the contract already. Oh, look, there we are. There's traffic crossing, got traffic inbound ahead. Oh, look how much traffic there is. Alpaca 7 Echo November's up there. Alpaca 7 Uniform Papa. That we're behind them, aren't we? Yeah, you can see the wind. Sun looks interesting. Yeah, there's Alpaca 2 Golf Sierra. There's definitely an oscillation in roll, isn't there? Look at that. Look at the aeroplane rolling left. Warp speed? Where'd he go? Put the afterburners on. Yeah, look at the oscillation in roll in the mod. Left, right, left, right. Yeah, there's something a bit. Yeah, there's a. It's sort of induced oscillations really from the autopilot, just correcting itself constantly. That's new. If you look dead straight, look, you can see it. Anyone else having the same issue in another aircraft in X-Plane, or anyone else in the mod? I am the latest public version. No, there's no Dutch roll, there's no yaw really, it's just rolling motion. Alex's question, as you are now more on the sim for type rating exams, do you also do in real life flying for exams? So yes, my role at the moment, Alex, is TRI, so I'm an instructor in the simulator only. So I teach type ratings, 6-month training sessions, not the check, I'm not a TRE yet, hopefully I'll do that by the end of the year. But I'm in training at the moment to become a line training captain, so that will allow me to train on the aircraft, so train cadets who join, maybe it's their first airline job, or maybe I'll be in the right hand seat training captains to do the command upgrade, or pilots that join the airline from other airlines. I also can do something called line checks, which is an annual check on the aircraft, of which you need to assess the flight crew, so they can either pass it, fail it if there's a safety issue, or you can do something called a restricted pass, which is where they pass, but they've had 5 or more SOP points. So yeah, that's the plan for me. Many miles, you're experiencing the role in the Zebra mod as well. Andy, Flight Factor 7576 have always done that from the day Explain 12 was released. Another gripe that keeps me in Microsoft Flight Sim for now. Ooh, interesting. Yeah, Microsoft Flight Sim is pretty stable. Two-tone's not having any oscillations in the toners. Oh, Galvio, hello, I don't think we've ever seen you here in chat, but thanks for joining as a member, buddy. Same for you in the Zebo. Over to Unicom, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Choose. There we are, over to Unicom. How long until you own the airline? Says many miles. What? Lee Hillcroft on my way to Prague. I love these group flights. Just about made my block time with a sim crash. Oh, don't worry, yes. Lee there, just a bit of structure really. If you miss it, doesn't matter. It just provides a bit of structure to make sure we're not all requesting clearance at once. Pete, great question. Does that mean you're allowed to be pilot flying as a captain in the right-hand seat once passed? That is correct. That's a really good point as well, Pete. So, as a line captain right now, as TRI, it doesn't make any difference, but line captains at my operator, obviously you can operate from the left-hand seat. You can operate from the right-hand seat as a regular line captain, but as pilot monitoring only. You can only be pilot monitoring. You're not allowed to operate the aircraft. Obviously, as an LTC, a line training captain, yes, I will have approval to operate from either seat as pilot flying, pilot monitoring. It does seem quite silly, guys, to sort of maybe someone looking in, but yeah, it's you're only qualified to fly in your operating seat unless you're a training captain. This is approximate traffic. 1,000 feet below someone is. Oh, who's that? Can't see because of the clouds. The mustard cloud. Alpaca. Oh, can't see. It's moving too quickly. 30 Lima. Who's Alpaca 30 Lima? I don't know if they're here. What on earth are we listening to? Highway in the sky, isn't it? There's another Alpaca. Oh, Alpaca's coming left, right, and centre. You have to give you a heads up, guys, so we can wave. There's Alpaca 9 X-ray. I wonder if, I know in Microsoft Flight Simulator it works, but if I flick the lights, I wonder if they can see it. Do that at night sometimes. There's Alpaca. Oh, there's alpacas everywhere. Alpaca 9 X-ray. It's so cool. There's Alpaca 9 X-ray. Oh. Oh, bye Alpaca 9 X-ray. Oh, there you are. Who's next? Oh. God, look, you can see all the contrails here. 7 uniform Papa Alpaca. 7 Hotel Lima. There's Edo. Alpaca. We're everywhere. We're literally... The whole airspace is full of alpacas. Yeah, I can see it's very busy airspace in Europe, but there's a very defined line to and from Prague and Stansted amongst all that traffic. Very cool. Yeah, looks like nothing now until London. Maybe Brussels will pop online, or Germany. Lagging. We're going to go right over Frankfurt, I think. Yeah, the cockpit lighting's very dark in here, isn't it? So yes, tomorrow I will actually. I need to check. I might get my monitors tomorrow. Get my car's getting serviced, and then once that's done, I didn't have a courtesy car, so I've got to stay at the service place. But I always put my services first thing, so I've got to go in at 8 in the morning. So hopefully first in, first out. Done by sort of 10, 11. I'll be taking my laptop with me and my work iPad. Astro, I think it makes sense to be limited on the seat due to muscle memory, actually. Yeah, sort of. I think that probably is a valid reason. Alpaca 71. Greg, how do you set a certain speed on conversion? Well, in this aircraft, if you go to the descent page, you'll see here the conversion speed is the econ descent speed based off cost index 3030, so 273 knots. It'll maintain Mach decimal 78 in descent initially. If you maintain a fixed Mach number in descent, your indicated airspeed increases. Once it reaches that indicated airspeed, it'll start pitching for that. Tons look at RPXO, explain 12 enhancer plug in Q8 pilot did a review, it fixes the dark cockpit. Oh, that would be good, yeah, but this is too dark. You know, it's something hopefully they'll fix it at some point. So I'll have a look at that plugin. Overhead. No, that's good, it's turning in a good time. Yeah, the weather radar's a little bit funky looking as well. Right, just do a quick fuel time check at Lochre. So there we are, 269 at 47. Look how accurate the wind is. 262 at 47. We should have 4 tons. We've got 5.6 makes sense of the extra fuel. We should have burnt 2.3 tons. We've earned 2.15. Excellent, so saved about 150 kilos. Good. Right guys, because we've got Unicom, what is it, an hour 20 minutes, I'll have a quick break now, because we're about halfway through the stream. I'll be back in about 5 minutes, so I've got the dogs downstairs at the moment, because I took them for a walk, washed them, but they're a bit muddy, and I didn't want them coming upstairs, so I'll be back in about 5 minutes. Cheers guys. Hello again. That's better. Dogs are fine. Just let them out. Both had a little bone each, and we're back in the flight deck. Now we are aircraft. Oh crikey! I've been overtaken by Alpaca Papa Sierra. Well, that makes sense. He's in the jumbo. Oh, is that mustard yellow look? God, look at all the contrails from everyone. Everyone's zipping past since we've gone. Alpaca 6-2 Echo. Cool. Astro, over Belgium, and I just overheard someone on Unicom saying they're going supersonic. Wonderful. Unicom, love it. Hey, hope you're doing well, Alpaca 2, Alpaca 2. Hope you're keeping well. Still got a while till top of descent, haven't we? 211 miles, we'll start setting up soon. It's always busy in London, real life and in the sim. Yes, seems to have, the oscillations have damped out slightly, have they, or? Yeah, so no, you can sort of, if you see, yeah, it's okay, these are just normal little pitch changes really. It seems to have dampened out slightly, certainly not as bad as it was earlier. The FR boundaries, picking up a VOR in the distance somewhere, Charlie Mike Bravo. But yeah, I'm not sure what's going on with the weather radar in X-Plane. It's never worked since X-Plane 12's been released. Dana Mosina, we're visible on VATSIM map and New Sky map. That's a good point actually. New Sky, I was being told by Edo about this. Oh yes, look at this here. Very defined lines. Where am I? Oh, there I am. Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. It's cool. Lots of alpacas online. Does it not show you like which ones are the most popular ones? But you can tell where our group flight is. There's actually a few other alpacas not in the group flight. Look, Alpaca 78 Echo 62 Kilo. They're probably just regular users. So now, oh god, there's a lot of alpacas, isn't there? Here we are. So 34 alpacas online right now. We've got there's one in the US, look. 2 in South America. 1 in Africa. None in Asia, Middle East, Australia, Oceania. Oh look, there's someone there. Alpaca 6-7 Mike. He's flying the 700 from there to Anchorage. Yes, you can see. Majority of us are in the MOGF. It's very cool. We're taking up the vast majority, I think. It's the only award of 1. Very cool. Right, well, it's a little bit too early to start setting up 25 minutes ago. We'll wait until about 150 miles away. The speed brake. I've got a bit of noise in my speed brake now on the Thrustmaster throttle. So Germany. And Adcuff's the boundary between... I can't see the boundary actually. It was Munchen and... I can't see it on the map. Easy, 616. A lot of people online, isn't there? There's that jumbo steaming off ahead. What airline's that? SQP 411. Don't know. Turns out I missed what you were saying earlier. RXP is just a lower scripted, also enhances the skies, well worth the download. I'll have a look. Andy, I was seeing your comment about, luckily my boss also owns a garage, so I drive to work, I'd sort my car out, and then I drive it home. Very convenient. Now that is good. How doing well, Ash Taylor? Thanks for popping in. Just departed Heathrow, can watch a little bit. Very good. Very must be busy out of there. Very busy in London. SQP is SkyUp Airlines. It's Ukrainian. Is that a virtual airline or a real one? I've not heard of it. Oh, real one. Okay. I've still got that Antonov Myra. We've only flown it once. Is that still getting updated? My concern is some of these little obscure aircraft, they sort of get released and they don't really keep up to date with all the changes in Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know if there's any, like, is Aerosoft still... what was this whole thing with Aerosoft? They released the Twin Otter. They sent me an early access copy, but you can't even buy it anymore, so I don't know what happened there. There's something going on. Yeah, some people were saying yesterday in the stream about that. Is it cows? There's a diamond they've released, which is apparently quite good. It's like a very fancy multi-engine piston aircraft. It's got all the bells and whistles on it. Michelangelo Di Alberto Bellio says, I confirm RXP is great, but have you tried Visual XP yet? Seems beautiful by the screenshots. Also, I haven't. I'm not a fan of adding lots of plugins and things to the sim. I try and keep it as vanilla as possible because it can add instability. Oh, hello, X-Plane. A massive spike in the QNH. Just was instantly teleported 300 feet high. It looks like the mod's dealing with it. Yeah, the Cows DA42 is pretty cool. Yeah, I'll have a little look into that. It could be a fun stream, so it could be different. Domino Mosin, I'd love to have 7.6 in X-Plane now to simulate cargo ops for VVCP. Yeah, if flight factor not updated... Oh, we've flown it, haven't we? The 767-400. Yeah, I'm not flying it. Yes, you love the pencil. The engine's almost at max continuous thrust there. Right, let's start loading up the FMC now. What have we got? About 150 miles to go. So we can go to descent page 250 below 100. Let's get rid of the yoke. Execute forecast. We'll request from the flight plan directly. Load. Execute. Winds are in. Let's have a look at the weather at Stansted. We should be able to get the ATIS or the D-ATIS from this, because if there you are, that's something connected. So information kilo, time 1550 Zulu, about 50 minutes ago, runway 22, transition level 70. So we can actually punch that in on the page there. QNH 31011, Viz 10, broken at 2813 degrees, QNH is 1025. Executes. Good, that's all in. Preset QNH here as well, 1025. Fixed rings. Runway 22. Just past Adcuff so we can get rid of that fixed ring. 10 miles, it's VMC, so 4 miles, and we're at 36,000 feet, so 108 miles from destination. We're roughly our top of descent point. There we go, let's have a look at our routing. So, Stansted, I need to select the star. It's going to be the Tosfer. Tosfer arrival. So we are Tosfer 1 Alpha. We'll select the transition via Abbott and ILS 22. Perfect, so let's check the star first. So coming in from Tosfer, we must be at 220. So that's in. Don't forget I put 220 as a oh no, I didn't. That was the next one. So yeah, 220 hard, Idesi 180 hard, Lap 120. I just put 120 below just to ensure that we get or get rid of the nuisance cautions about unable altitude and things like that. Otherwise, we'll at least be at that level if ATC clears us. From Lapra then, we can go to Abbott. We must be at flight level 80, 220 knots. So just to delete this temporarily to show you where VNAV's going to put us. At about 5,000 feet, so that's why I put 80 below to anticipate straight in. If not, or if we don't hold or anything like that, we're going to go from Abbott, and we've got this transition in the FMC. So you can see it goes to Abbott to the 16-mile point from Barkway, and a slight left turn onto the centre fix there. So that's all in. There's a slight bypass, it's just slightly undercut that slightly, but that's okay. We're under vectors by then. And then onto the RLS. So this is if there's no radar. Without radar control, that's how you'd fly it on, but we're anticipating vectors, but the routing's in the FMC is back up. Onto the RLS then. RLS 22, frequency is 110.5, which will make active now. 0.5. Final approach course is 222. And oh, just forgot to put Barkway. We'll put the missed approach VOR on standby. Frequencies courses minimums then for a Cat 1 ILS 548 feet with an RVR 550 meters. Oops. There we are. Minimums set. Frequencies courses minimums fixed ring. So gonna get vectors onto the ILS via the centre fix. Then Foxtrot 22, 2,500 feet. That point is the 6.6 mile ring. Down to the runway, 3 degree path, which checks in the FMC minimums we've set. MSA, no issue really. 2,100 to the southwest, 3,000 feet keeps us safe from terrain. So, question for those of you in chat: test your knowledge. You'll notice here for the missed approach there's a maximum speed, maximum 185 knots until established on the radial 171. So we've got to hold the speed back to 185 knots. So remember, if you're in the event of a missed approach, when you push toga, the speed window closes. The only way of controlling your speed is with the flap lever. Can anyone remember what speed flap 5 gives us on a go around? the same speed every single time. Doesn't actually take your actual takeoff weight into account. Not quite dominant Mosina. 185 is the restriction, but flat 5 will actually bug speed slightly below it. Oh, good guess, Thomas 13. That's flat 15. That's the flat 15 minimum maneuver speed based off max takeoff weight. Oh, dominant Mosina. Add a knot. 182. It's 182. 172 flat 15. 182 flat 5. 202 flap 1. 222 flaps up. So we'd actually hold it at flat 5 to initiate that turn, and I did that. Don't forget, guys, if you are unaware, I do now have all the Discord stage events, which we started a few months back now, saved as YouTube videos. There is a go around masterclass which talks about all things you need to know about missed approaches and go arounds, and that is exclusively for members, these Discord stage events recordings. So yeah, we'll hold flat 5. What are we looking for then? Pappy's on the left, high intensity approach lights. Excellent. So there's a certain low-cost carrier that operates from Stansted, and a lot of airlines always looking to save fuel, and performance safety wise you can plan to vacate via November Romeo, which is, you know, about half of the runway length, so about 1600 metres to vacate in November Romeo. So a little birdie told me that airlines that operate in this airport frequently use flat 40 and order break 3 with second detent reverse, and that's to vacate November Romeo. That's for two reasons. One, minimum runway occupancy time, because Stansted is the world's busiest single runway airport. There's no more movements anywhere in the world than Stansted with only one runway. So minimum runway occupancy. Secondly, if you make Lima Romeo, it's going to add a lot of more minutes, a lot more fuel to the taxi. Now, again, if you're not going to make November Romeo, it's not the end of the world, just make Lima Romeo. And then taxi in Stansted, it's usually the second left on Juliet unless it's closed. Otherwise, we might get first left on hotel, but yeah, we'll plan for November Romeo. And taxi on Standard. In Stansted, yeah, you can park anywhere. There's a lot of parking stands over here. You can actually close the chart off. So I prefer the Navigraph map one. All these suitable for a 737-8320 sized aircraft. And there we go. Fuel loads 3.6, you only need 1.8 to get to Luton, so we're going to burn exactly a ton. Landing weight 62.1. Flap 40, order brake 3, second detent reverse. There we are. Briefing complete, and we still have 100 miles till top of descent. So that was a very early briefing. So be it. Fine, hold our position. You can see all the aircraft at inbound behind. Alpaca 9 Lima. There's a AXB. Who's that? Can't see any others actually, to be fair. There's contrails around. Oh, Dominant Mosina, you can see Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel on your left. So am I on your right. Ah! Oh, look at you all. You're all over there. Ah, many. Ah, my God. There's so many. Alpaca. Oh, no, that's Virgin. Is that Virgin, Forger Mike? Alpaca 782. Is that Lufthansa? 147 DLH? No, I don't know any of the IATA airport codes. Many of you. Very cool. Don't forget as well, all of you who have participated in the group flights, there'll be a giveaway. Rolled after landing, 3 giveaways today. Just to say thanks for being a member, but also for participating in these group flights, because if you didn't participate, there'd be no point doing them. So I always appreciate all of you that take part, and yeah, we always have good numbers, sort of 30 plus. Which is good. But as an extra incentive, I'll always do at least a couple of giveaways. But a bonus one, seeing that we've done 50. But isn't it 2 tons? I don't know if you're still here, you've got the spreadsheet, haven't you, of all the places we've been to? Actually, when we did our first one, were we actually Alpaca Airways? I'm gonna have a look now. Where's my MOGF playlist? I think something like 1 in 9 live stream I've done has been a group flight. Or MOGF group flight, 1 in 8. Can't actually find the playlist now. Ah, here it is. Just trying to open it up. There you are, look, there's my playlist. Right now live, number 50, 49, 48. Look how many we've done. 4 years ago, our first ever one, Stansted to Prague. The second one was to Innsbruck. I remember that one. But what? Look at that, Flight into Sim 4 years ago. The OG intro. Just turn off Spotify music. Can you remember that? Live stream will start shortly. Yeah, I used to do it in game and just with this playing off. Not much has really changed, has it? Yeah, Broadsword 01 was my call sign, look. We weren't even an Alpaca Airways. Which service provider you might use at the airports? Pretty close to the... Sound the same. The idents approaches are 061, which is... I don't know. Literally
I did actually have
right
some...
at about 50 feet. It just slowly... Oh, seatbelt sign, ladies. The whites... just
Forgot to put the
slight
seatbelt
pitch down,
sign on.
nothing too much, that's fine. Look at the size of the displays, they look bigger. PFD&D looks stretched.
Rest in peace.
Oh, there we go. Continue. 4 whites, I ballooned a bit. Sim stuttering away here.
Oh yeah, look at
Oh,
that.
it's slowed right. Oh, God, what's happened to my PC? Something's happened here.
Oh dear, didn't realise that.
Well, it's going very, very slowly. Oh, my goodness me. Right. Oh dear, that's a shame. Speed brakes up.
Oh, it's still got a great landing.
Reverses, idle reverse. And
So when did we start going Alpaca? So number 3.
2.
Alpaca 32. So oh, maybe it was the second group flight. Yeah, the second group flight we went to Alpaca. Crikey, where has the time gone? Sun setting anyway. I do hope they turn this mustard yellow off though at some point. Oh yes, look at those clouds. Yeah, very interesting. Yeah, I don't like this colour. Okay, someone's having a mare. Matter, do I also get my round in for participating? Well, no. Gotta fly. But thank you for your time. Awesome. Right. So D-Nut is the boundary with... Oh no, I don't think it was a boundary actually. Oh, it was, yeah, from Brussels to Amsterdam, so Schiphol again, or Maastricht. But they're not in line. And then we've got Descent coming up afterwards. We should be with London then. But yes, I don't know what to stream next now. I've got about a million things I'd like to stream, but I do sometimes like to ask people around. Flying the Feeder 747 again. I might try something in Microsoft Flights, but I want to get that. I think my next stream will be the 2K stream. I'm just trying to stream in 2K, so I might ask if anyone's around tomorrow afternoon, because I'll do an unlisted stream to test it all, because I need to play with Streamlabs settings and PC settings, and have a play around with that just to make sure it's all working correctly before I do a live stream. But I think I'd like to use Microsoft Flight Sim because the graphics are really good. Yeah, I don't know if streaming at 2K will make a difference. I hope so. We'll see. Martin finally out of London airspace, having some peace and quiet over at Unicom. Oh, it's very quiet now. Thanks, Domino Messina. Yeah, I'll have a play around. So what I'll do, I'll set up an unlisted stream, set it all up, I'll give you guys the link and then have a play around with the settings. But yeah, I need to... It depends how long it takes for my car to be serviced. It's MOT, there's nothing wrong with it. Just want to make sure it's all done. But yes, as I said, I do need to be done by 6, but that shouldn't be an issue. I've sold some storage boxes on eBay. I bought a shed, as you all well know, so all the contents of the storage box is now in my shed, and I had these one garden storage box I didn't need, so I was going to actually get rid of it, take it to the tip, and I had a look online, but there's sort of garden storage boxes go for like a new 130, 140 pounds. I sold it for 80 quid. I was like, what? And it's about 5 years old. Yeah, it's no damage, but it's a few little superficial scratches, and I've listed like that, and I got 80 quid for it. And I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, they're coming to pick it up cash at 6 o'clock. Alex, the MOT, the scamps get extra repairs. Brilliant. But I do have extended warranty on the car, so they'll be shooting themselves in the foot, getting the MOT done by the manufacturer. Greg, you just landed in Prague. Wonderful. What was your landing rate? Anyway, we're just approaching. Oh, it's very cloudy here, but we are approaching the English Channel. That lovely author I downloaded. Yes, that is looking interesting. Oh yes, I was going through my inbox talking about things to stream. From Microsoft, actually, they were asking if I wanted to promote their add-on Microsoft Flight Sim. It was June. Is it the film June? And they released this DLC, I think, that's coming up. But I decided against it because I wasn't sure it would be the sort of content the average subscriber viewer watched. It would have been suitable for the other channel, but I don't think they would have wanted me to stream it on the other channel because obviously it doesn't have the same audience or larger as audience. So yeah, it was like some sort of butterfly plane. I was like, okay. But if it was a real aircraft, then yes, I would have taken up the opportunity. Greg, if there's no further questions, it was a butter. Ah, perfect. Now 20 miles till top of descent, set up and briefed. Andy landed behind Greg, landing rate 4830. Well, hey, that was, what did I get yesterday? 350? Yeah, that's fine. That's firm. Firm, but absolutely fine.
Well, I think the brakes on the 747-200 in St Helena are still on fire after that landing. I think they're a bit too powerful. Super carbon ceramic brakes or something. Oh really? New Sky actually penalises 2 smoother landings. Brilliant. 1.25. Ah, it's okay, Andy. You're alright there. It does. Oh right. That's why I never get butters anymore, because I just don't want to get penalised. I'm thinking about my score at New Sky. Alpaca Airways New Sky. See if I can get some lighting on here now. Doesn't make any difference. Great excuse there. I know. I'll take that one, Michelangelo. I'm keeping it. Yankee, got a Unicom question for you, Cap. When you're back on the line after becoming a TRI LTC, do you folks fly with no, or are you just another captain? Yeah, they will know, Yankee. Yeah, good question. So I am flying on the line still, just not very frequently. So when you log on to our crew portal, you can see who you're flying with on that day, and you have little codes next to them. So mine currently says TRI as well. Now when I become an LTC, there's a code for TRI LTC, I don't know what it is, and then when I become TRE LTC there'll be another one. So yeah, they know exactly what your, first officer looking can tell what I do or what experience I have. Right, there's no ATC then, so approaching top of descent. Good question that. 220 at TOS was the first restriction, so I'll set 220 on the MCP, leave it in VNAV, and we'll let it initiate its descent for us. That's more, I learnt last Airbus stream, the Airbus doesn't descend automatically. This is more automated. There we are, retard our top of descent, down we go. Ah, that was Unicom, right on, cool. Just realised, oh, hold on, my keyboard. Just realised my keyboard legs aren't out. There we are, that's better. London on 1184. Good evening, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, descending flight level 220 inbound Saski. Oh, wrong frequency. Professional stream, sorry man. That was a bit quiet.
Easy 26, you have not turned, you need to turn left.
Oh, EasyJet causing problems.
Yeah, my autopilot jumping up well.
My autopilot. That excuse doesn't. That excuse doesn't work, by the way. My autopilot did it. So I was blocking the frequency now. Not a good evening, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, descending flight level 220 Saski.
Alpaca 5 Tango Hotel, hello, Total 1 Alpha, start to reduce your speed now to 270 knots.
Reduce 270 knots for the TOS 1 Alpha, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. So 270, first thing I could do straight away is just go level change to comply with that ATC restriction. Then you can manipulate the FMC. There's lots of different ways of doing this. Press execute. So 270 is the new speed, a little bit higher profile. So what I'll do, I'll extend the speed brake slightly. Well, I say slightly, all the way to flight D10. Slowly is the word I was looking for.
I said 160, sir.
And then once we get back on profile, we can re-engage VNAV.
You had 470 with me?
Speed brake's a little bit too effective there.
Good evening, what do you fly level 4?
Keyboard legs, are they similar to knock knees? Oh, they're little legs that extend out on the keyboard.
47, hello, climb now, flight level 110. Climb now, flight level 110, Stephen 47.
Sounds really busy. And the, oh god, there's a lot of stations online. And the information I did copy from Stansted earlier on text is information Lima for the QNH and the QNH 1025.
Anchor 7 you Papa D7 flight 170.
Anchor 25, oops, forgot to set it.
Great, Papa Sierra, descent flight level 200.
Profile's coming back nicely.
Alpaca 8 Papa Sierra.
We should be good for 220 at Tosfer.
I can hear you now, can you hear me? I can hear you. Express India 003, good evening. Temper 2 Golf arrival.
That's better. So speed break 270 knots, 3,300 seems about right, especially at this height.
Good day, Ryanair 1 Zulu Echo with you, passing flight level 300
Mustard.
for flight level
Mustard
380.
yellow.
Ryanair 1 Zulu Echo.
Coleman Clouds, that's what I'm going to call it. Other mustard brands available. Right, profile's going back so I can select VNAV. Slowly, slowly speed break.
Descent flight level 140.
Step set checks.
Descent checklist. Pressurization.
That's land out. Set.
Set.
Anti-ice.
Off.
Approach briefing and fuel.
Discussed.
IAS and alt bugs.
Checked and set.
Descent checklist complete.
Perfect.
Going up to 50 knots and descending to flight level 180. Alpaca 8 Papa Sierra.
Dial 411, descent flight level 200, speed 250 knots.
Flight level 200, 250 knots, roger.
12, descent flight level 220, speed 250 knots.
Oh, it's approaching Tosfer, 220. That's our cleared level.
Alpaca 5 Tango Hotel, speed 250 knots.
Speed 250 knots, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel.
Flight level 220. At 4 stations onwards, Alpaca 5 Tango Hotel, speed 250 knots, reback.
Speed 250 knots, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel.
Thank you. Alpaca 9 Lima, hello, Todd for 1
That's the
Alpha
wrong
arrival.
call sign, but
Start
never
to
mind.
reduce your speed right back. Expect holding at Stansted and descent flight
250 then.
So
I'll try my best, because he wants me to reduce speed, it makes it very difficult to meet the restriction.
Banter 6 November Lima, speed 250 knots.
Well, I've got 4 tons of fuel. I'll have to hold for about 40 minutes.
6 November Lima, speed 250 knots.
It's just don't like that colour.
Thank you. Pull that speed to Heathrow Director 119.
That's the colour of clouds.
30. Bye-bye.
Report speed Heathrow Director 119 Lufthansa 6 November Lima. Thank you, bye-bye.
Bye, Nordic 32 Alpha London, hello to you. Barmy 1 Golf, stop your descent, flight level 240.
Barmy 1 Golf, stop flight level
I should just make this restriction at Tosfer.
Pine 72 Juliet, descent, flight level 250, expect 230 level red.
Very important to fly the speeds assigned by ATC though.
250, expecting 230, but we blink ready for Alpine 72 Juliet.
They'll book 4 Whiskey November Direct Abbott. Direct Abbott, right there, 4 November. Packet 7 uniform Papa, descent, flight level 120.
November 120, packet
8 Papa Sierra, descent flight 130.
There we are, make the restriction at Tosfer at 250 knots.
Rail 411, descent flight 140.
Flight level 140, roger.
Bed 47, climb flight 130.
Climb flight level 130, speed 47.
On a 7 Foxtrot, descent flight level 110.
Stop blocking the frequency.
7 Foxtrot, report your cleared level and speed to Heathrow Director on 119730, bye-bye.
Perfect, that's 220.
Bed 96 Echo London Control, hello, climb now, flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, speed 196 Echo.
Flight level 12, descent flight level 160, Diet Lapra.
So next restriction is a Desi, but I don't want to request this. In reality I would, but this guy's too busy. If I'm holding, I don't mind staying higher.
Flight level 150.
Climb 150, lock 282.
F5, disregard.
This guy's as
Back at
busy.
7 uniform Papa, speed 250 knots. Up at Great Papa Sierra, speed 250 knots. Charlie Alpha Tango London, hello to you. It's a Venice 1 Alpha arrival.
that's that point there. Yeah, we'll just have to see what the
reaching 250 knots, please.
The 180 restriction, see if we can make that. And then after Larpa, there was 120 by Larpa, so we'll just have to see how we're going on. Nah, a bit high. It's got very quiet now. To be fair, I can't descend. Look, there's traffic. Is he coming towards me?
12, descend flight 160.
There he is. Yeah, he can't descend me anyway because there's conflict.
Yeah, descending 160, but 12.
I think I've already told you that, but sorry.
Oh, that
Doing a great job, thank you.
is that the Hamburg?
Alpha N72.
That's the Hamburg that took off 2 aircraft ahead of us. They've gone around the block, haven't they?
It's a Schiphol approach, free call from
Busy,
Schiphol
Brandon.
approach.
Don't know a Charlie Alpha Tango sounds familiar. Don't hear that.
121.205 on 972 Juliet, can I?
Charlie Alpha Tango.
4 mind November descent flight level 90, speed 250 knots. 90, speed 250, right, 4 mind November.
Right, that traffic's low. Where's he gone? Up there. So they're inbound to Stansted as well, I think. So we're going to end up on top of them.
4 mind November, report your speed to Stansted, radar 120625, bye-bye. 120625 with the speed line then 4 mind November, thanks, see you. Sky up 411, speed 220 knots. Speed 220, roger. Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, descent flight 180, speed 220 knots.
Descent flight level 180, speed 220 knots, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. So 180 checks, level change.
Everyone, I'm just trying to stop you holding at Stansted if we can help there.
Doing a good job, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, thanks.
It's ET219, descent flight 140.
Perfect. Flying order, Butter 12, Hamburg it is. Oh, that's you. I thought I recognised the voice. I thought you'd been an Alpaca call sign. There you are, look. You're just below us.
10, contact Stansted radar on 120625.
Butter 12, love it. Scares you just landed at Stansted, very good. Don't worry so much about these restrictions.
Heading 330, 12, fly heading 330 degrees.
There we are. So, on LVNAV we're doing 220.
And Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, guess what? Fly heading 330 degrees.
Heading 330 degrees, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. So this is spacing. He wants to increase the distance between ourselves and Butter 12, which is Flying Walnut. So that heading will just increase the distance. And I think they're doing 250.
Report your cleared level and speed to Stansted radar.
Don't want to go much slower than 220 knots at this height anyway. So we told the FMC what we're doing, and we're just on this heading ATC for a bit.
It's Speedbird 47, Clough 210. Unfortunately, you got stuck beneath a load of traffic coming in.
Officer, climb flight level 210.
This travel's great, it's got a lot of capacity.
India, Express India 003, speed 300 knots or greater.
Here's a fun fact, if you didn't know this about the 737, the up speed only appears below flight level 200. Watch this.
219, speed 280 knots. 280, 219.
If it's modelled in the Zebo mod.
2 Alpha, speed 280 knots.
Speed 280 knots,
Ah, it is 200, I swear. There it is. There you go, the up speed. Once you're below flight level 200 will appear. Once you're above it, it disappears. Fun fact of the day, here you go.
130, roger. 12, descent follow 140.
140, Butter 12.
Butter 12. What a cool sign, Flying Walnut.
Back in a second, Alpaca 9 Lima, speed 250 knots, descent flight level 190. Speed 250 knots, descent flight level 190, Alpaca 9 Lima.
Colour.
Sky up 411 with a left turn direct Abbott, descent flight 120.
I love this, just increases your situational awareness, all the traffic. The Stansted down there, so I think we're going vectored northwest, then we'll go west.
Here we got Express India 003, report your speed.
Anyway, there's Blighty down below, there's Butter 12 ahead of us.
125, bye bye. It's ED219, speed 260 knots.
What on earth is that down in the UK? What on earth?
ED219, speed 260 knots.
Never seen that.
60 knots for ED219. Nordic 32 Alpha,
That's
speed
220 knots.
250 knots.
180.
250 knots, Nordic 32 Alpha. For 21 Whiskey, hello Logan, 2 hotel arrival.
I've noticed this with the mod. It sort of levels off, speed drops off a bit, and then the order funnel sort of plays catch up.
12, descent flight 130.
130, but 12.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, descent flight 140.
Descent for level 140, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. 140 checked, level change.
282 repeating for the climb.
Yeah, okay, climb shortly, you can hear how busy it is.
Seatbelt sign on. Wait, did I just see a lavatory light on? Smoke. Uh-oh.
Dornier 32 Alpha took give you a quick delay back to turn right 290 degrees.
That looks nice. Is that South End down there? I know, Wattisham. Yeah, once the sun gets lower and it gets rid of the mist clouds, it looks really good.
They've got the flight as well, so it's Unicorn for you, 1228 now, below.
Lovely 2 tons. We don't have lavatory lights in ours. I don't know if that's an option.
Oh, navigation direct Abbott, but 12.
We'll be next after that.
Sky up 411 descent.
So, but I want to go into Abbott now, and then we'll get a slightly later turn, I think, just to increase the distance.
1 Alpaca 9 Lima, flight heading 360 degrees. Heading 360.
There's a transmitting station called Orphanus. That's really cool, Greg.
Logan 2 hotel arrival for Heathrow.
Martin, what's your current Zulu time? Well, live time, 1712. ETA is 24, that has the crew flights, but it'll be longer than that.
12 descent flight 120.
Oh, lifetime. Yeah, should be 1712.
411 speed 220 knots.
Currently 220, sky up.
Thank you. Report that speed to Stansted radar 120625.
That looks really good now. Yeah, I'm safe landing Prague, excellent agency all the way except Stansted Tower. He was a bit questionable.
Got 2 stations, got Ryanair 1217, hello, climb file 110.
Keep updating the FMC. Pretty much on profile now, you see, so we can just go VS 1000 feet per minute.
Climb 370, log 282.
12, report your speed and cleared level to Stansted 120625, bye-bye.
Good level and speed to Stansted, thank you, but 12.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, descent flight 130.
Descent from level 130, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel.
Alpaca 9 Lima, speed 220 knots.
Reduce speed 220 knots, Alpaca 9 Lima.
Descent flight level 200, 200.
Descent 200, Tango.
Is that cat? Why is cat flying cat call side? Oh, I see now. Charlie Alpha Tango. I just heard that voice. Yes, I recognise those dulcet tones.
Reporting speed to line control 124, 125. Thanks for 7 stable by easy to 1 down.
By Nordic 32 Alpha, route direct Abton, left turn direct Abton. Nordic 32 Alpha, we were left turn direct Abton. Q Alpine 52 Echo Yankee, hello to you, it's a Brennus 1 Alpha arrival, descend 220, speed 250 knots for sequencing.
20, speed 250 knots, Alpine 52 Echo Yankee.
Hopefully we'll get a turn
Speedbird 765,
soon.
descend flight 160 at level 360. Back, Speedbird 765, descend flight 160.
I get it now. So I was looking at
Tango Hotel with a left turn direct Abbott.
left turn direct to Abbott's, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. So I'll just do the heading, just get the aircraft going the right way. Direct Abbott's. Execute. LNAV available.
Alpha Tango descend flight level 200. That's right, descend flight level 160. Alpha Tango descend flight level 160. 160, Tango.
Yeah, that's definitely cat.
696, hello to you. TOS41 Alpha arrival, route direct Desi, descend flight level 220.
Perfect. Look at this.
Alpaca 696, flight level again, please.
20 direct at Desi.
205 at Desi.
220 flight level, sir.
220. That's it. You got it, well done.
Big 32 Alpha, no speed restriction, contact London Control.
Out, hold then, 130.
125, bye bye.
It's nice, nice evening.
And then 1 Zulu Echo, contact London Control 129430. Alpaca 9 Lima, left turn direct Abbott.
They're holding at Abbott.
Direct Abbott, Alpaca 9 Lima.
It's about
Alpha Tango, fly heading 340 degrees. 340,
still
D52 Echo uniform.
Oh yeah, 8 Papa Sierra is probably holding there, seeing the direction they're going, and 7 uniform Papa, so a couple.
Applying 52 Echo Yankee, descent flight 170. Flight 170, Yankee.
Hold. I'm going to anticipate that then, so we can save a bit of time. So next hold, Abbott. It's 265 Ryan turns, and the distance is 6 miles. So you can see, look, because it's in the database, it has all the correct tracks and distances instead of time. So I can execute that. Holds in the FMC.
Anchor 9 Papa Yankee, hello to you. It's a total 1 Alpha arrival, descent flight level 220. Descent flight level 220, total 1 Alpha arrival. Alpaca 9 Papa Yankee. Speedbird 21 Whiskey, when ready, descent flight level 160 to be level by Sabre. When ready, descent flight level 160 to be level at Sabre, Speedbird 21 Whiskey. Alpaca 5 Tango Hotel, descent flight level 120.
Descent flight level 120, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Climb. Vertical speed. So vertical speed should arm automatically.
Climb 52 Echo Yankee, fly heading 360 degrees. 0 degrees Alpha 52 Yankee. Ryanair 1217, direct Abton.
Did a good job, this controller.
Direct Abton, flight level 200, 1217. November 236 Papa Juliet, 4,000 feet. 23 Papa Juliet, hello, climb now, flight level 110.
The virtual airline.
Flight level 110, November.
Oh, Martin, your Sim's crashed. Oh, sorry to hear that, buddy.
Alpaca 9 Lima, descent flight 130.
I've had that before.
Descent flight level 130, Alpaca 9 Lima. Alpha Tango, speed 220 knots, descent flight level 140. 220, descent 140.
Why is Cat 9 Alpaca? See, that looks great. That colour. That's what they should have, not mustard yellow.
On Unicom 1228, bye-bye.
Going to Unicom 122 displays. Prepare -6 Echo, well done guys.
It's Alpaca 696, direct Lapra, Lima Alpha, Papa Romeo Alpha. Alpaca 696, direct to Lapra.
Very good. Lapra's just to the south of us.
When ready, descent flight level 250, expect 160 level Sabre.
Hey, we're third most active airline in Sky. Very cool.
Okay, 9 Papa Yankee, speed on conversion 270 knots or less. Speed on conversion 270 or less, Alpaca 9
Busy. They're dealing with it very well.
Tango Hotel, report your speed and cleared level to Stansted radar 120.625.
120.625 with the cleared level speed. Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Great job. Bye bye.
It's Alpaca.
He's doing a great job. Stansted radar, good evening, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, maintaining flight level 120 direct to Abbott, speed 220 knots, information Lima, QNH 1025-738.
Alpaca 5 Tango Hotel, hello to you, Stansted, roger. Expect to hold in Abbott, maintain flight level 120.
Just expect hold Abbott, maintaining 120, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel.
Stansted approach, Alpaca 9 and Lima, descending.
Lots of alpacas around. Holding at Abbott then, so Abbott we're going to arrive in 5 minutes, already at 220 knots. Okay, that's great, so he's just checked in 5 minutes for him. They're doing a good job, aren't they?
8 Papa Sierra, descent to 4,000 feet. 4,000 feet for Alpaca, Papa Sierra. Alpaca 7 uniform Papa.
That's Watersham, I got the wrong. Watersham RF. Nice.
Sky up for 411, hold cancelled, and left heading 360 degrees, minimum clean speed. Left 360 degrees, cancel hold. Right, and reduce speed to minimum clean speed.
Good, so we're going to go through the VNAV profile, nothing we can do, because we're going to maintain 120. Obviously that's 2 hold. If you were to go direct from Abbott to the ILS.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, you can reduce to holding speed now, descend flight level 110.
Descend flight level 110 to the holding speed, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. So if you press hold, you can see the econ hold speed, 208 knots. So we'll bug 208, which is just as a clean speed. It's usually a few knots above the clean speed, and we'll just do 1,000 feet per minute. Just do 210.
Left 280 degrees, November 6463.
Mac, that was fun, awesome. I'm glad you had a good fight. Yankee holding it Abbott's on the back of the queue today. I think I'll be slowing down, yes. Liam no holding at Prague when I arrived, glad I chose this leg. Yeah, let's see what happens. I don't think I'll be holding for long. Approaching Abbott now.
Correct, Sky up 411, turn left now heading 270 degrees.
There's Butter 12 holding, Alpaca 8 Papa Sierra holding.
Alpaca 5 Tango Hotel, descend flight level 100 in the hold.
Descend flight level 100 holding at Albert, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. So 100 checked.
Alpaca 9 Lima, descend flight level 120.
Descend flight level 120, Alpaca 9 Lima.
Sounds like we're doing a good
Alpaca
job
8
though.
Papa Sierra, once you establish speed 160 knots till 40.
Isn't that the jumbo?
Once established 160 knots until 40 me.
I think we're in cloud, yes, minus 200 anti-ice going on.
Thousand to go.
Oh, is that a bit of icing? Ooh. If that is actual icing up here, we'll have a splash of wing anti-ice.
What is 12 descend flight level
I don't know if that's just... Ooh, a bit of...
Descent 80.
What's happened? It's got like very grey. Is that icing? I remember seeing this once in the mod. I think it's trying to model icing.
Direct Welling, sorry, climb level
Ooh.
140.
Keep the engine anti-ice on for a bit longer then.
120.
120,
There's traffic below. Who's that?
Sky up 411, reduce speed to
Someone else in
180
the
knots.
hold.
Speed 180, roger.
Oh, there stands to the head, look.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. So if you're in outer quiet, VS will engage. And there we are, 100 for 90, post-cruise check, so fuel 4 pumps, lights. Logo will turn on, angular bank, 25 degrees, pressurization 3.2 set, seatbelts, recall, check seatbelts.
2 Decon, 6463, bye-bye.
Sky
Cool.
up 411, turn left now heading 250 degrees, descend altitude 4,000.
Yeah, the icing's really cool.
Left
It
250
does shed quite
down to
quickly
4,000.
once you're outside of visible moisture. Though.
Alpaca 9 Lima, descend flight level 100.
Don't know how much it affects the performance of the aircraft though.
Alpaca 9 Lima.
Right, direct entry at
Sky
Abbott
up
then.
411 on the heading when localizer established, runway 22, descend glide path. On the heading to 70 glide path, roger, Sky up 411. Otis 12, hold cancel, minimum clean speed, turn right, heading 170 degrees.
Right, 170, minimum clean speed, cold cancelled.
There's Butter 12, leaving the hold. And then where we are, we're entering the hold as well at Abbott.
Charlie Alpha Tango, hello, Christian, let me try that again. Charlie Alpha Tango, Stansted,
Nice
hello
cap.
to you. Descend flight level 120, to hold at Abbott, as published.
Very cool.
Runway 8 Foxtrot Hotel, climb now, flight level 80.
So 3.6 tons, we've got loads of extra gas. We only need 1.8 to get to Luton. So we've got about 40 minutes of holding fuel.
Butters 12, turn right, heading 220 degrees.
Right, 220,
What
Butter
airline's
12.
that? Condor? No.
Alpaca 8 Papa Sierra, establish hours to do.
Alpaca Papa Sierra, Stansted Tower 123.
I love this flyby. It looks like we're drifting with the wind.
350 on.
Who's that?
Butters 12, descend to altitude 5, cushion 6,000 feet.
So busy.
H1025, 25 miles, runway 22.
6,000 feet, 1025, 24 miles, Butter 12.
Very cool.
Charlie Alpha Tango, descend flight level 110.
The same 110, Charlie Alpha Tango.
So there's Butter breaking off the approach. Oh no, that's someone else. Butter 12 there, and then SQP. Oh yeah, that was that virtual airline. Oh no, real world airline. Yes, I remember you mentioning it.
Butters 12, turn right, heading 300 degrees.
There's a
Right,
bit of
300,
inch ice,
Butter
it's
12.
raining.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, descend flight level 80.
10 flight level 80, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. 80, vertical speeds.
Sky up,
So the tiny little bug, when you're in out hold and you set a low level, VS should arm in white, so you can just dial it.
At
the moment you have to just select vertical speed.
1,000 to go.
Sky up 411, contact Stansted Tower 123.805.
Sky up, oh yeah, you just heard him. check.
123, that's
Can transfer to
05,
tower.
Roger. Butters 12, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Descend 4,000, butter 12.
Alpaca 50 Tango Tower, minimum clean speed, hold cancel, fly heading of 110 degrees.
Hold cancel, minimum clean, and radar heading 110 degrees. Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. So, vectors. In the 737, as soon as you go onto vectors, update the FMC. So, we don't need Abbott anymore. So, I'm just going to simply route direct to the centre fix, execute.
Alpaca 9 Lima, descend flight
And that gives you an
90.
idea of profile. So, a little bit high if we were to go straight in now, but we're still heading away from the
Runway
airport.
8 Foxtrot Hotel, climb flight level 120, direct to Welland.
Hotel 120 direct heading runway 8 Hotel.
Butters 12, speed 16, accretion speed 180 knots.
Speed 180, butter 12.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, turn right heading 200 degrees.
Riding 200 degrees, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. So heading south. Again, keep that FMC updated. So the profile's changed again. And that's just routing direct to the extended centre line.
Descend flight level 100, Charlie Tango.
Butters 12, turn left heading 250 degrees, when local as established, runway 22, descend glide path.
Say again the heading, please.
Heading 250 degrees.
Left 250 when established.
It's the ortho tile look. It's like a very defined line.
When established in the localizer, runway 22, descend glide path.
Yeah, when established, runway 22, descent on glide path.
Thank you, Alpaca 5 Tango Hotel. 26 miles, runway 22, descent to altitude 5,000 feet, the QNH is 1025.
So now altitude 5,000 feet, QNH 1025, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. So 5,000 feet check, set QNH 1025, passing 8,300 for 5,000 feet, no flags, standby altimeter set, and we've got level change. So keep updating this, again it looks like a little bit high for a straight in, it's a 25 trap miles, so we're about 8,000, so we're about 1,000 feet high. We'll just use a little bit of speed.
Butters 12, speed 160 knots, till 40 ME.
160 till 40 ME.
Alpaca 9 Lima, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80, Alpaca 9 Lima.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, turn right onto heading 340 degrees.
Riding 340 degrees, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. And that's actually going to extend vectors, or slow the speed brake. I thought it might get a direct here, so that's why I was sort of using the speed brake a bit.
Butters 12, number 2 for the approach, Stansted Tower now 123.805, bye-bye.
Number 2 for the approach, butter 12.
Butters 12, contact Stansted Tower 123.805.
123.805, butter 12.
Perfect.
Alpaca 9 Lima, hold cancelled. Reduce
Hold
speed to
that.
minimum clean speed. Turn
Perfect.
right heading 215.
Cancel the hold, just confirm the heading for Alpaca 9
So yeah, that spacing looks good. So we're going to be slotting in behind butter 12.
220, and we're already at minimum clean of 225 knots, Alpaca 9 Lima.
This is looking good now.
Charlie Alpha Tango, descend flight level 90.
Descend flight level 90, Charlie.
I've got no ident yet.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, descend to altitude 4,000 feet.
Send 4,000 feet to Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. That profile's going to come in really nicely by the time we get our final vector. Just leave it level change, 210 knots.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, turn left heading 300 degrees.
Left heading 300 degrees, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. So base leg.
Alpaca 9 Lima, descend to altitude 6,000 feet, distance to QNH 1025.
Descend altitude 6,000, QNH 1025, Alpaca 9 Lima.
Alpaca 696, speed 220. Alpaca 696, altitude Stansted, Roger. You can descend flight level 100, expect to hold at Abbott, delays are about 5 minutes.
Minimum delay, they've done a great job. A little bit high here. So again, use your speed brake. I don't know where the glide slope's gone.
696.
1,000 to go.
Charlie Alpha Tango, descend flight level 80.
Descend flight level 80,
Flat one.
Charlie Tango.
Frisco 4 Whiskey Papa, MS 321, 44 right to Luton.
Vertical speeds.
Yep, got it back in just a second. Burbank, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, speed now 180 knots, turn left heading 255.
180 knots, speed, and left heading 255 degrees, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, correct on that heading when localizer established, runway 22, descend with the glide path.
On heading cleared to accept the localizer, runway 22, once established on the localizer, send on the glide, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Good. Again, VNAV's a bit wonky. So look, you can see I'm actually below glide, but this is showing 800 feet high. The VNAV in the mod, it does sometimes have the sort of inconsistency, because this should be showing about 300 feet low. But yeah, it's I failed my CDA, and it's the rain/not rain. Right, Vorlog armed. Hopefully should be a little bit further descent, but I can't descend until we're on the glide.
Alpaca 9 Lima, turn right heading 340 degrees.
180 knots, that's the assigned speed. Approach.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, descent altitude 2,500 feet for the descent with the ILS.
Said 2,500 feet further with the ILS. Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. That's what I wanted to hear, but it's just about caught it, look. It's very slow to disconnect. Right, localizer capture. 222 and missed approach, altitude 3,000 feet set. Flat 10. Bit of a crosswind here.
190, minimum clean, Charlie M.
Oh yes, Martin, yes. 160 till 4, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Here's a fun fact. Certain airlines have agreements with airports where they say 160 till 4, it is acceptable to fly the flat 5 speed, so 166. I'll have you know. But seeing that the wind's increasing, I might have to drop the gear here. What's happened to the wind? What's going on with the speed? I've got the gear down, and the speed was running away. Flat 15. It's not... Wait, I've still got a Jan CIS on it.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, contact Stansted Tower 123.805. Bye-bye.
123.805, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Thanks, AT, bye. Perfect. Over to Tower. Can feel a bit earlier, but just helping with ATC 160 till 4. Ah, it's mowing. Stansted Tower, good evening. It's Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, established ILS 22 at 6 miles.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, good evening. Continue approach runway 22, there's one to depart ahead.
Continue approach, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Same happened to me, speed accelerated when I put gear down, thought it was turbulence. Yeah, that was very unnatural. So usually when you're established on the ILS with flap 5, well I had flap 10, the speed's quite stable, it just sort of jumped up randomly. But yeah, the order throttle is really slow to react to these speed changes. Yeah, the wind's doing really weird stuff in the sim. Anyway, let's start doing a landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Start switches.
Continuous.
Recall.
This checked.
Speed brake.
Flaps 25.
Green light.
Flat 40.
Landing gear.
Down 3 greens.
Auto brake.
Auto brake 3 set.
Flat 40.
Flaps.
Flaps 40 set. Green light.
Landing
Lies! I've got 40 yet.
Landing checklist complete.
Perfect. Right, just waiting for the landing clearance, of course. Yeah, wind's quartering round now.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, surface winds 310 degrees, 6 knots, runway 22, clear to land.
Runway 22, clear to land, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Yeah, so it's sort of oscillating a lot, it's pitching up a lot to capture the glide, so it's almost levelled off. Autopilot sim here, come on. Disconnecting the autopilot, struggling with speed there. Right, back to target, 62% flat 40. Clear to land, check is complete. It was pitched up a lot when I disconnected the autopilot there, that's weird. It's well out trim. What in the world? There we are. Yeah, it's flying a bit funky. Right, back on the glide then. Keep the runway at the same point to the windscreen. 10 knot crosswind. Remember flat 40, it does want to sort of stop flying if you're low on speed in the flare. It can lead to a firm landing, but remember we want to try and vacate at November Romeo if we can.
400.
Checked.
300.
A little bit off centre line.
Back to target thrust now.
Golf Sierra Lima Tango Oscar, contact London Control.
Wait, what's going on? That seems really low. No, I suppose.
London 118.40.
Continue.
Golf Tango Oscar.
That doesn't look right. The minimum score was like 150 feet. Should be at 200. What have I done?
50, 40, 30,
Check.
20,
Close.
10.
Hold the attitude. Come on. There we are. Speed brakes up. Reverses. Oh, to try and make this exit manual braking. 100 knots. Oh, too fast. Nah, that's too fast. I floated. 80. Cat Zeros. Way too fast to make November Romeo.
Continue approach, Alpaca.
So I'll take Lima Romeo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Stansted. I floated too much. So keep the speed up for minimum runway occupancy, and we'll take Lima Romeo. 45 knots at the exit. There we go. Yeah, something didn't feel right on that approach. The minimum score wasn't at the right height, that's for sure.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, continue Lima Juliet, contact the ground 121.730. Enjoy the giveaway, everyone.
Lima Juliet 121.730, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Thanks, bye. Right, second left. I mean, I need to look at the charts. I don't know where I'm going. Second left is Juliet.
9 Lima, surface winds 310 degrees.
Yeah, it didn't quite feel right. I don't know, when I disconnected, the aircraft was well out of trim. I don't know, maybe it was flat 40, and I don't often do that in the sim, but yeah, something felt a bit funky in the aircraft. Right, 121.730. Anyway, we got down, excellent ATC as ever.
Lima to T3 Lima Stansted ground.
Nigel in Stansted.
Ground T3 Lima.
T3 Lima slightly minimum taxi, clearance taxi straight ahead hold short of Juliet.
There we go. Just wait for that to move back.
Lima to T3 Lima taxi straight ahead hold short of Juliet.
Back straight hold short of Juliet, Lima T3 Lima.
T3 Lima just confirm it's hold
Like
short of Juliet.
Didn't make first. Yes, I know, Kieran. You concentrate on your radio calls before you start giving me banter in chat. Stansted ground. Hello, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotels on Juliet.
50 Tango Hotel. Correction, Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Stansted ground. Hello, standby.
We'll just keep gently cruising towards the.
Charlie, Stansted ground. Hello, taxi on Romeo 1. Bravo Hotel Romeo hold at Romeo 1 for runway 22 right to the charter.
Sky at 411 holding short of Alpha.
411 Stansted ground. Hello, taxi Juliet hold short of Bravo. You can expect stand 24.
Everything else.
Expect stand 24 via Juliet, did you say?
There's Alpaca 9 Lima.
Okay, just hold short of Bravo.
There's Cat on final. Yes, Kieran, I will try.
Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel, Stansted ground. Hello, you can taxi Juliet, hold short of Alpha. You can expect stand 21.
Carry on, Juliet. We'll hold short of Alpha, expecting stand 21. Alpaca 50 Tango Hotel. Excellent. So Alpha is coming up, stand 21 as well. So we've got the Zulu West here for cargo. FedEx, the cargo centre,
Continue taxi now.
and it's the fire station, then it's Alpha.
Hotel, hold short of Bravo.
Continue taxi out the hotel, hold short of Bravo, speed back.
David, I should be okay here, maybe. Greg Scott, thanks to the group flights. I have to go and have dinner. Very good, thank you. Yeah, I need to go very quick. I'll do the giveaways. I've got time because this guy's coming at 6.
155 wants the British Airways
My eBay sale.
passed behind you from your right to left on Alpha. Stand 15, push and start approved.
There you are. There's a Rhino taxiing out. That's where the fire station is, and then next apron is Alpha.
Stansted ground, Ryanair 31 Bravo Zulu, request taxi.
There's Nigel. Ah, it's the classic, that is. It's a holding shot of Alpha. This is the Alpha apron.
By Charlie Hotel and Sierra. 3-1 Bravo Zulu, Stansted ground.
Go ahead, Ryanair 3-1 Bravo Zulu.
3-1 Bravo Zulu, you can taxi up at Sierra 1, runway 22, by Charlie Hotel and Sierra.
So making a right turn here. Should be all good now.
22 via Charlie Hotel and Sierra.
The stand 2-1 is in the Bravo apron.
No, 3-1 Bravo Zulu, sorry.
6-7 Juliet Charlie, contact Stansted Tower now, 123.875.
So there, I think still 21.
123.805 Ryanair, 6-7 Juliet Charlie, goodbye again.
There's our stand.
411, make the next flight Bravo, stand 24, bye-bye.
Stand 24 via Bravo, thank you.
23 Lima, continue taxi now, stand correction, holding point Romeo 1, runway 22 via Juliet, link Bravo, Hotel and Romeo.
Lee, down in Prague, cracking flight boss, thanks for all your efforts organising this again. You're most welcome, Lee. Glad you had a safe flight. Liam, can we add Moen in for the giveaway? As he technically was part of the group flight.
Just vacated 22 on Lima.
I mean, ask the crowd, I mean, I suppose, and then I'll have to add Matej as well. That's putting me under pressure, that is. I mean,
taxi up at Romeo 1, runway 22 via Juliet, link Bravo, Hotel and Romeo.
Taxi hold Romeo 1 for runway 22 via Juliet, link Bravo, Hotel and Romeo, speedbird 23 Lima.
Packer 50 Tango Tail, thanks for your patience. Continue now, taxi stand 2-1 via Juliet and Bravo.
No problem, stand 2-1 via Juliet, then Bravo, Alpaca 50 Tango Tail. Don't add me, I don't deserve it. Sorry, it says, okay, don't add him. And I give the prize up for someone else. Thank you, Liam. That's very kind.
Any preference on your stand today?
No preference, LQ, Alpaca 9 Lima.
Right, APU is on the bus. What's that? ATR.
You can taxi stand. You can taxi Juliet, hold short of
right, I don't know why the taxi light was off. So next right, and that's Bravo, stand 2-1. Speedbird on his way quickly. Might be a few more riders here. Well, there are, to be fair, 3.
Contact tower on 133.805.
Perfect, so next right onto Bravo.
It's 23 Lima, same for you, tower now, 123.875, bye-bye.
Tower 123.805, speedbird 23 Lima.
Station, Bill Station, Stansted ground, we'll be back in 30 seconds.
Has he sold something on eBay as well? Excellent. We'll take the Bravo West line. Yeah, it looks like the middle line has the lights on. So stand 24 left, 21's almost in the corner. Perfect. Flying along, not lost the plot. Late clearance to land, too fast, too high, so disconnected, went around safely on the ground now. Oh, you should have disconnected. Should have just done your missed approach. There we are. It's 21. I didn't get lost. Yay. Excellent. Slightly off the centre line. Oh, I missed GSX now on the Marshaller. Slightly off the line. Don't think I parked very well. There we go. It's just started raining, of course, because of Explode. Right, parking brakes set. 2 blues, 1 reds. Engines are dead. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to London Stansted. Cabin crew doors to barrier cross check. Do the transit. So open the isolation valve. 2000 standby. Check the N2 is below 20%.
Charlie Alpha Tango Stansted ground.
There we are, 20%, it's off, and anti-collision light off. There we are. Yeah, flight ended. Do you want to close it? Yes. Let's see how I scored today, and then we'll do the giveaways. How do I... There we are. Oh, I can never get the jetway to attach anymore. That was a fun little flight, wasn't it? Doors opened, excellent. Lovely sunset approach as well. That lighting is now perfect. That's really nice. Alpaca 696 on final. I just want to see how I did on New Sky. There we are. 9.76. So how come I can land the Fearless 747 like a brick on a runway? Yeah. I do an okay landing here and I get 9.76. Off centerline landing. Deviation 5.3 meters from centerline. Perfect score under 4 meters. Oh, this is only 1.5 meters off. Oh, harsh. Harsh. Anyway, look, I made some money for the airline. 10,500 revenue, 24,000 expenses. What was the fuel bill? 4,700. Aircraft fees. Is it leased then? C696 land. W, you got a 10. Very good. Oh, I just realised I've got New Sky up, haven't I? Sorry. About to see this lovely landing. Here comes the rain intensity increasing in X-Plane. I always try to look at one landing. Brandon, how do you end flights? It comes up on me on a pop-up. You can't see it because of the ticker, but right at the bottom it said, do you want to end your flight? Yes, but you can then do it in the settings anyway. That was my 4th ever flight for Alpaca Airways? No, we've done more than that. No, 7th. I was just looking at February. There's Nigel. Oh, all right, floaty. Did like me, look. That's yeah. It makes it. Ooh, centre line. Keep those wings level. Same as me though. I think that's a bit hot for the November Romeo. Good effort. Good effort. Very good. Right then, let's roll these giveaways. That was an amusing landing. Right then, so it's unrigged. Let me get the list randomizer up so you can all see the website. There we are. I'm now going to copy and paste the list of everyone who took part in the group flight as well. So copy, paste. You should all be able to see that now in the screen. So that is the group flight list right now as we speak. As ever, you know, if you were booked but didn't take part in the group flight, that'll be rolled onto the next person just to make it fair. And everyone always speaks up anyway, says no, I'm sorry, I didn't actually take part there. So let's roll the first one then. So the first winner is going to be, oh my gosh, there's a Ryanair 9 X-ray just appeared from nowhere. There we are, Andy M71. I think you've won in the past, but you've certainly won now. Excellent, you definitely do. Because I heard your tones on the radio. So well done, Andy. Now the first one. I'm just going to roll it again straight away. And the next one is Brandon M. Well done, Brandon. Did you actually take part? I don't know if you took part or not. If not, I can roll it straight away. That'll probably be the easiest thing. Brandon, you're here. Did you take part? If not, if you did, congratulations. If not, we'll roll it again. The third one, officially, is going to be Jamlin. Oh, very good. Spammed it. Jamlin, you definitely won one in the past. There we are. Oh, Andy, it's your first time winning a MOGF giveaway. Amazing. Jamlin, well done as well. And Brandon and Andy M71. Thanks, Brandon. Yeah, cheers. I wasn't sure if you took part, so I think everyone has taken part, which is excellent. So, we'll hide that. Thank you for all of those that participate as well. And you win a prize, you win a prize, you win a prize. Brilliant. It's good fun. Anyway, I need to go because in 10 minutes, someone from eBay. I sold something on eBay. He arrives in 10 minutes to collect his belongings. So this has worked out perfect timing-wise. But there we are, 50th members-only group flight completed. A great ATC as ever. Always enjoy sort of organising this. A special shout-out to Matej for Prague and to Moen in providing ATC in Stansted and all their colleagues as well, who have taken their afternoon off and evening to provide ATC here, and that approach controller in Stansted was very, very good as well. Fantastic vectors and coordination to get everyone in on time. There we are then. So I will now turn off New Sky, turn off VATSIM, and let's cue the funky replay music. There we go. Yes, a bit of a floater from me. Oh, there we go. Is it gonna... Uh-oh. 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 It's, this isn't looking good. No, don't do it. No! No! It's actually crashed. Oh! It was working fine in the Fearless 742. Well, it didn't like doing the replay, the Zibo mod in Stansted. Well, I can only apologise for the inconvenience there. I don't know what I could do instead. I haven't even got a picture on this source here to select, but anyway, it was a butter. There's nothing more to that. Guys, that's it. Thanks once again for all of you who participated in the group flight. So much fun. 50 we've done over 4 years of group flights. 51st next month. Keep it going. When will we stop? Maybe 100? I don't know. We'll keep on going until no one wants to do it anymore. But thank you all of you for your continued support as members. I hope you're enjoying your time as members. As I always stress, don't hesitate to contact me if you want to ask questions, or DM, or you can tag me at FlightDataSim on any of the channels, and I'll come to you as soon as I can. And I hope you're enjoying the other elements, like the occasional Discord stage event when I pop onto live chat as well. But look after yourselves, take care, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.